All right, here we go. Here we go. All righty. For those of you who are in the chat, let me say what up to y'all. The Paul 9559, what's up, fam? Dre, what's good, fam? Johnny Hollywood was good. Manuel SV was good. Joe Blast was good. Y'all see the topic, man. We got to talk about it. Any worthwhile dating advice must include sex. As far as Miles coming, he is due to show up today. I'm not sure if bro is good or not, if he overslept, if he fell asleep in some pussy, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure what's going on with him. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he's okay and shit. You know, maybe he got the bubble guts and he can't get out the bathroom. Who knows, right? BP was good. I'm not gonna say the whole thing. Method Money was good. K-Son was good. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Yeah, I was just talking about how you fell asleep in some pussy and shit. And you probably just
oh shit. Come on. What's going on? What's going on, man? Sorry I'm late, man. I just came in from out the rain and shit, putting groceries away. My bad. Oh, shout out to can y'all see that?
Yeah. I can see it.
Game, that look like a Game King's glass. That's what it looked like to me.
That's what y'all. If y'all didn't come, that's what y'all missed, nigga. You hear me?
Oh, y'all gave out swag.
Yeah, we gave out swag. What you thought?
Gave up that soap. Hey, that soap. I used that shit a little while ago before I hopped on this motherfucking stream. That soap.
The most upscale events have swag.
Facts. Hey, listen, can you, K-Zag, I think that kind of went over some people's head. Can you say what you just said again, please?
Yeah, I said I used that soap this morning right before I hopped on the stream. That soap is dope. That shit smells good. It's righteous. It's righteous. It's one of those things where the brother probably smelt it and said, "We're gonna go with that scent. Go ahead and print that shit up and go ahead, mass produce that shit." Cause I smelt it before I used it, and I was like, "This shit is some manly ass shit." Y'all know them commercials where they show the dude in the wilderness and they're being chased by bears and they got the soap and shit, and they're talking about how manly that shit is. When I smelt that soap, I thought about that commercial. I feel like I was in the woods and shit. Like, yeah, this is some manly shit, and that's some real shit. Okay, and I'm not just saying that because this is my partner. I'm saying that because I really believe it's some real shit.
Nah, it's a really good soap, man. Yo, since I started making it, I haven't used any other fucking soap. I kid you not. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a really good soap, man. I'm not even playing. Like, it moisturizes. It smells good. The texture is dope. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all, man, do I have the link? I gotta put the link in the joint.
Put it in the joint. The phone lines. We good on the phone lines?
Yeah. We good on the phone lines. Let me turn them shits on real quick.
Is it the 516 joint?
Nah, 919-647 9392.
I see it right there.
Yeah. Just give me 2 seconds.
All right, let me plug the joint. We're about to get into it. Guys. We got to get into it. I got to talk about this shit. Any worthwhile dating advice must include sex. You know, one of the things that bothers me in this YouTube space is either a lot of commentary regarding the male-female dynamics. It doesn't include candid conversations about sex at all. Or if they do touch on it, it's a lot of disingenuous things being said. But also there's a lot of shaming. There's a lot of judgment going on. And if you want to have a real discussion, you got to take all the judging and the shaming out of it and have a real fucking discussion about sex. Because if you pay attention to all of guys' gripes and complaints, it centers around sex, bro. All of it. Okay. Either they're sexually frustrated and they ain't getting it, or they're mad because women are promiscuous. Okay. Or they're upset because they feel like they can't find a woman to be faithful. They're worried about a woman cheating on them. So a lot of this shit, a lot of guys' disdain and issues with women, it centers around sex directly or indirectly. Well, let me put this in the comment section. But before we get into that, y'all got anything y'all want to plug before we hop into this and get into the meat and potatoes?
No. I just looked at our private chat and seen this masculine identity soap. Instantly, wow. That's what I like to see. That's what I like, because I don't think everybody understands that there's a certain essence when it comes to your manlyhood that you put out to the world. and everything you do is included in that. Even sometimes the way you prepare to even go out and just have that feeling about yourself. And I'm feeling that already. I'm gonna have to go there and go ahead and see what this is all about. And Miles, this is dope, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. This is dope.
You're on mute, fam. You're on mute. You're on mute.
Appreciate you for saying that, man. And shout out to everybody that ordered their soap already, man. You know, I was just out, sending out some packages and stuff like that. So I really appreciate y'all for supporting. And it's other than that, it's a quality product. So make sure you guys go get your soap, man. The link is in the chat. Thank you, K Zaggin, for putting that out there. And also, don't forget about the Bad Boy membership. You know what I'm saying? Go to badboymembership.com and make sure you join the Bad Boy membership. And never forget about the masculine identity membership.com. All right. Because we got things in the works, man. It's a membership. It's a membership where you get anywhere from 45 to 60 to 90, even 90-minute videos talking about identity, talking about masculinity, exploring who you are as a man and as a person, and the basic philosophy that, shout out to Joe Blast, man. He just ordered another 2 bars, man. Check this out. Joe Blast bought 2 bars. And because Joe Blast is a cool moderator, you know what I'm saying? I gave him another bar, and then he ordered another 2 more. You understand? So shout out to Joe Blast. He already know the soap is the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck around and get a lifetime supply and shit. Let's have that shit just sitting in stacks.
Yes, sir. But yeah, man, masculineidentitymembership.com, badboymembership.com. And stay tuned, man. We are working. We are getting the dates and the venues and everything together for the Game Kings 2 Vegas joint. You know what I'm saying? And
3.
Look.
3. Game Kings 3. You said 2.
It is Game Kings 2.
No, it's 3. I thought what we just did 2.
No. Remember, Game Kings is the documentary.
All right. Let me go ahead and let you do your thing. You know what you're talking about. Go ahead, fam. Go ahead.
You good?
I jumped on board too. Yeah, it's 3.
No. So
I thought you was talking about speaking and stuff. That's that's all.
No, but understand that the entire motion, right, is for the Game Kings 2 documentary. You understand what I'm saying?
So you
got it.
Oh, got you.
It's a whole movement. It's a whole movement. So when we get all of the footage from the interviews plus the seminars, we're gonna have a jam-packed documentary full of just straight game, bro. You understand what I'm saying? So all of the footage from Game Kings 2 New York and the footage from Game Kings 2 Vegas is gonna all come together to make the Game Kings 2 documentary.
See now that makes sense, because like Game Kings, I see Game Kings 2 Part 2. Well, okay, it's gonna be in Vegas, but it's all part of the same thing. It's just different locations, different time frames,
and different speakers. Because the first New York leg was you, K Zaggin, Ron Wills, Taekwondo, Mr. Lucario, and myself, Miles Cunningham. But we so far we got locked in Mr. 1950 and we got Steve the Dean. We still working on a couple of other people that that we'll let y'all know what it is. As soon as we know that they're on board 100%, then we'll make the announcement.
There you have it. All right.
Yeah, man.
Cool. That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Okay, I can't wait to see the final product myself.
Facts. Now, it's gonna be ridiculous.
That's what's up. So let's get to the joint. Any worthwhile dating advice must include sex. For those of you who don't know, I'm co-founder of a Facebook group, Facebook group called Sociosexual Dynamics. Right? I'm an admin in that group. And one of the reasons why we started that group, me and Coach Brody, was we wanted a spot for dudes to come to and women to come to where we can have some dialogue, some candid dialogue, right? Not no fucking debates, but some candid dialogue. So if you don't know what sociosexual is or sociosexuality is, I'm gonna break it down to you, and I'm gonna explain why it's so important that we talk about this in this space and right now, right? So sociosexuality, sometimes called sociosexual orientation, is the individual difference in the willingness to engage in sexual activity outside of a committed relationship. Individuals who are more restricted sociosexually are less willing to engage in casual sex. They prefer greater love, commitment, and emotional closeness before having sex with romantic partners, right? Individuals who are more unrestricted social sexually are more willing to have casual sex and are more comfortable engaging in sex without love, commitment, and closeness. Okay, and the reason why that's important, when I very first came to YouTube, one of the things that I talked about is, what is your personal relationship with sex? Your personal relationship with sex. Your personal is going to say a lot about how you think about yourself. It's going to say a whole lot about how you view women. And it's going to say a whole lot about how you actually date, how you go out there and deal with women, and how you interact with women, the shit that you talk about, the shit that you do, right? This is why you have arguments right now about women's promiscuity and body counts and that stupid ass parabon and shit, which niggas don't know what they're talking about with that, but whatever, right? But my point is, I just want guys to understand that we got to talk about the sex component, but we have to talk about it from a vantage point of no shaming, no judgment. Just understand why you view it the way you view it and how that's either hindering you or helping you.
Right.
Y'all got it.
I'll say this, man, about life in general, you know, like life, like there's so many, sex is just a metaphor for so many other things in life. You understand? Like, you know, most things you can attribute it to sex in some sort of fashion. Like for example, you know, we wake up every day and consciously we're in the earth. We're in the world, and then we go to sleep and we take ourselves out of the world consciously. You understand? That's a form of sex, you know, the in and out, right? In and out of consciousness. That's sex, right? We have conversations. What do? We go back and forth, right? It's, you know, especially with women, we talk to them, you know, we give us something to laugh about, and, you know, and then we give us something to, you know, to frown about. You know, we give them some of our presence, and then we give them some of our absence. You know, we stick the dick all the way in, then we pull it all the way out. You know, we tease them and we flirt, and then we show them our ability to display a full range of physicality, a full range of social dynamics, you know, even the way we dress, like a full range to stimulate her eyes, right? Her vision, to see us in certain types of swag, to see us wear certain colors, certain accessories, right? You know, to see us in different environments, right? She might see you at church, but then she might see you at a party, and then she might see you at an amusement park, and then she might see you butt naked in her bedroom. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, all different ranges of all the different types of dynamics, and that's what makes relationships happen. You understand? So when people try to, you know, maybe some religious types or maybe some other people, they don't really understand. They don't really want to, like, they want to do everything else but sex, right? It's like, well, you know, let's focus on, you know, getting to know each other, but somehow you don't want to get to know me sexually, right? You want to get to know me biblically, politically, religiously, spiritually, you know, socially. You know, you want to ask me about my job. You want to ask me how much money I make, but you don't want to get to know how my dick feel inside of you. Like, you don't want to get to know how I dirty talk. You don't want to get to know how I spank and choke your ass. You don't want to get to know none of those things, but you want to get to know every fucking thing else. That's disingenuous. You understand? That's disingenuous, because if you can know me with my clothes on, then you should be willing to know me with my clothes off. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you should be willing to want to get naked in front of me too. And if you don't want to do those things, then ultimately you're not really trying to get to know me, and you're not trying to really share the parts of you that I should know either. You understand? Because if you want us to be together, if you want us to date, you want me to spend my time with you. Time is all God has given me in this earth, and you want me to give you that time. Yet and still, you don't want to. You know, you don't want to be intimate with that time. You don't want to be vulnerable with that time. There's something disingenuous about that. You understand? And I think people who act like, you know, sex is the last thing that we should be like, oh, sex is not important, or we shouldn't worry about sex, or, you know, why do we have to bring up sex? And why we got to bring up sex? Because everything is sex. Everything is sex. You understand what I'm saying? So we you know, when a lot of these chicks want to act, a lot of these chicks love to shame niggas. They act like, oh well, why are you so desperate to fuck, and and why you if you the man like that, then you should have a line of women to fuck. And it's like, listen, I do have bitches I could call to fuck, but the thing is, right now I'm here with you, and I want to fuck you. I'm not desperate to fuck you. I want to fuck. Those are two different fucking things. And women love to act like what a man wants makes him desperate or makes him somehow less than, or you thirsty, or you, bitch, miss me with all of that bullshit. Just because a nigga know what he want don't mean he desperate or thirsty. I just know what the fuck I want. And if you're not willing to give it to me, on to the next. But you got it, J. Roman.
Real quick, Boxing Plug Dave with the $2. Salute to you, Gang Kings, Coach KJ Rom, MC Miles Cunningham. All right, Joe Blast, appreciate you, fam. With the 7, respect, brothers. All right, J. Roman, you got it.
Yeah, it's just kind of funny to me how I think a lot of people believe because they have experienced sex and have done it that nobody can teach them anything else about sex. How simplistic the act is, but it's a deeper act than a lot of people think, because it is a sort of form of communication. It says a lot. One thing I always did was talk about sex a lot in relationships, because I asked questions. I wanted to know the person. I wanted to know what they were thinking. I wanted to know what things they like. I wanted to know how they viewed sex. Some people, some guys, that's why some guys will have sex with a woman and believe they got her, right? And then they're mad later on when they find out that didn't mean too much to her
at all.
And you could have cut that red tape long time ago with a discussion. They feel shame about talking about sex with ladies because, like you said earlier, Miles, the ladies might give the impression, oh, you seem thirsty, or why is it all about sex? And well, if you can't communicate why you want to talk about it, and just because you're talking about it doesn't mean I'm horny for you. It doesn't mean I'm horny exactly at this moment. I'm trying to get to know you, and getting to know you is all the different parts of you.
Facts.
So, you gotta kind of, for most dudes, I'm gonna just speak of most dudes, you don't know all about sex. You don't know it all about sex. I think Coach Justin made a good point. And if you shame a woman to not even express, to tell you her desires and things, you're really not going to know a lot of things. A lot of dudes have learned sex through porn and not even talking to their mate and asking a certain question. I talked to somebody the other day that, he was shy to choke a woman. And I was like, well, what if that's what she wants?
Right.
And he was like, well, I don't just feel comfortable because, man, the law and all this other stuff. And it's just like, you haven't even graduated to speaking adult-like, with this individual, So I always tell people, sometimes people aren't mature enough for relationship, because if you can't discuss sex with your partner, to me, you're not mature enough even for that relationship.
Facts. And real quick, I don't know about you fellas, but almost every chick, when I put my hands around their neck, you know what I hear? I hear, yes.
Yep.
Every
and there is a biological reason.
Extend it even further. You already know, like, okay, yeah, you like this.
There's a biological reason why every damn woman out damn near has sex with loves to be choked. There's a biological reason for that. But nobody with the 5, he said, fellas, take note. This is next level game. Let me explain something to you guys. So when we talk about sex, it's not just the mere act of it. Because when you first approach a woman and you say, hi, my name is, sex starts right away, right? Because this is what guys have to understand. And this is the problem with a lot of commentary on YouTube in this space, is that guys make it too simplistic, where they say, all you got to do is look good. No, because this is what guys have to understand. All these women are experienced. They've had sex. They've had sex with tall guys, short guys, muscular guys, skinny guys, all types of guys. What women have realized is that how a man looks does not equate to him being able to sexually satisfy her.
Right.
How you look has no bearing on that. But what does have a bearing on the possibility that you can sexually satisfy her is how the fuck you act, your behaviors. So I'm gonna bring it back to the whole choking thing. The whole choking thing is a woman submitting to being sexually dominated by you.
Yes.
Right? So, but that domination begins before the actual choking. It begins during the conversation. Because when you're talking to a woman, when you're very assertive, very direct, very authoritative, she's looking at you like, damn, I wonder if he's like that in a bedroom.
Yeah.
Right? So conversely, passive, and you're unsure of yourself.
Right.
If she thinks that dominance can transfer to the bedroom, she thinks weakness transfers to the bedroom. This is why you could be a good-looking guy,
right,
and you can be self-assured. You can lack self-assuredness, right? And you can be the type of guy that lacks confidence, and you're very indirect and passive. She's gonna assume, whether she's right or not, she's gonna assume he can't fuck, because if he could, he would not be talking to me like this.
Right. Yo, let me give you an example, and this happened literally just now. So, like I said, I'm coming back from dropping off the packages of soap. You know, shout out to all the people that ordered their soap. You feel me? All right. And I saw this joint in a she worked near my building, right? Went up in the spot, and this is a place that I frequent, and I'm like, I never seen you before. When you started? She's like, first of the month. I was like, word, okay, because I knew it was something different about you. I saw you a little bit earlier walking around, and I said to myself, it's the weekend, so she probably the only one in the office. So let me come through, see about you. This is what I'm telling the girl, right? So I basically do my line. I'm like, listen, you know where I live around here, and I said, and I know you got to take lunch break. So would there be anybody that would have an issue with you taking a lunch break with me sometime? Now, I want y'all to see what I'm saying with the back and forth, with the sex. You understand? So I come in the spot. What's up? What's up? Da, 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 da. That's me pushing. And then she pushes back. Oh, hey, what's going on? Da, da, da. Hey, you just started. Okay, yeah, I just started. Boom, boom. I saw you earlier. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Back and forth, right? Anybody have an issue with you taking that lunch break with me sometime? Oh, my baby's daddy. I said, okay, but that's your baby's daddy. He's not your daddy, is he? She's like, no. And I'm like, well, y'all got something going on? No, well, we're not exactly together. I'm like, exactly. You understand? So I saw her phone was on her desk, and I said, put my number in your phone. She was like, I can't do that right now because I'm at work and blah 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 blah. And I said, well, so then back and forth, right? Yeah. So I said, you got a pen over there and you got a notepad. I said, write down my number. So I'm pushing. Now she pushes because she gets the pen, she gets the notepad and slides it over to me. Mm-hmm. And I said, no, you write it down. So I pushed back. I asserted my dominance. Then she started writing it down. So I recite my number, and then she writes it down. And I said, when you're done thinking about it, you could either text or call me and we could set something up. You have a great day. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so you have, when you were saying that shit, Zach, just now, I'm like, you have to assert, because the way that the first see, guys, this is why we try to tell y'all about like self-assuredness, masculine identity, because you need to be confident at all times, and you need to assert yourself. Sometimes even be aggressive. Sometimes even be a little aggressive, because when she slid over the notepad to me, most guys would have took that as, oh, well, she's cool with taking my information, so let me write it down. But that wasn't good enough for me. That's not good enough for me. I told you to do something, and I need you to do it so we can establish the pecking order from now. So I need you to write it down. You get what I'm saying? 917, blah, 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 blah. All right, you got it? Cool. When you done thinking about it, holla at your boy. You see what I'm saying? And there was another part where I said to her, I said, listen, if you're not feeling me, just let me know right now. And then she kept going, well, I'm at work. And I said, well, I realize that you can't just tell me that you're not feeling me. So obviously you feeling me. You understand? Mm-hmm. And she was was like, she was like, well, already, I'm pushing, I'm pulling back, and I'm dominating the entire interaction. Now, I may not ever hear from her. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying, I'm not saying she gonna call me or nothing like that. But the point of the matter is, I displayed what I needed to display in that interaction. So she knows for a fact what she's getting into if she followed through. You get what I'm saying? She knows she's not going, when she hit me up to take that lunch break, she know more than likely, she's getting bent over somewhere before she get back to work.
Yo, check this out. When you was talking just now, I was thinking about, have you ever had sex with a chick and your joint really wasn't cooperating, and you could tell the chick was getting a little impatient with your? It's almost like that when you talk to a chick, because right now your penis is not very erect. It's not aggressive. It's not a strong, assertive, dominant penis. It hasn't reached its full potential. Right. So the woman is looking at your penis like your penis lacks assertiveness. It's very passive and flaccid right now, right? So a lot of times when guys talk to women, you're talking like a limp penis. When you talk to women versus being erect, like even with your body language, your posture, all of that shit speaks to your level of confidence. This is why women will say confidence in a man is a sexy trait. Right. When women talk about guys having big dick energy, right? It's not so much that they think you have a big dick. I mean, they could think that, but a lot of times is the way that you're talking like you either have a big dick or you know what to do with your dick, right? That's the way you're coming off with this supreme level of confidence. So here's the thing, right? And this is why a guy who is not 6 foot plus, who's not muscular, because guys have to understand that when you're talking to women, if you're muscular or quote unquote a good looking guy, they expect you to be confident. You know what I'm saying? They expect you to be confident, rather. They're going to assume that you are, which is why when you lack assertiveness and you're passive, they're disappointed because they envision you being a certain way based on how you looked. This is why women say he could have got it until he opened his mouth. Right? I was feeling him until he started talking. Right. And this is why a guy, like women might ask their girlfriends, you fucking with him? Yeah, I'm fucking with him, girl. He really ain't your type. You know what I'm saying? And she might be like, I don't know, girl. There's something about him. There's something about him that he just got me going. I'm fucking with him. Like you might literally not be a girl's physical type, but when you start talking to her, the way that you are talking like that 6'5" nigga was supposed to. Right. But y'all got
it's a balance. I'm a person that's really built and really try to move my life on a balance level, understanding all the angles.
Right.
If you got the confidence, it goes back and forth, right? So if you got the swag, and I think that's what Zag, when you're saying any worthwhile dating advice must include the sex part, because we could sit here and tell you exactly what to say, how to talk, to be confident, but that confidence is only going to last so long if you don't believe you're a bedroom bully on the other side, because it has to go back and forth.
Right.
If your confidence in the bedroom is just as strong as in the verbiage, that's when you know, like, yeah, I can spit this here and walk away from it because it doesn't even matter. Like, once I get you in this program, it's like dominoes going down until the point where it happens, because things will move the way I want it to move. And that's why you can leave your number and walk away, because she already has the point in her head. Like, I am just like, she feels the program. He already has the plan going on. And there's something I like to do. I like to tell them to repeat it. Like, as soon as they write it down or something like that, I'd be like, now repeat it back to me. Now, even if it's in the phone, and it ain't nothing. It's just me, just being who I am. Just repeat that to me, Yeah,
repeat that to me. I want to hear your voice say my number.
Yeah. So, but the thing is letting them know from the jump, like, when we come here, I don't care what anybody else look at me and what they feel about me. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna enjoy that, and and I can back that up. And I can back that up. So if a coach is not including telling you how to perform.
Right.
You know, like Zach is saying, like your confidence. Your confidence is only going to last so long if you don't have that interaction with them completely, because that completes that whole transaction right there.
Facts.
Real quick, the phone lines are open. Don't be
Yes.
scared. Call in 919-646-9392. Also, you can donate some funds, or you can donate a like, or you can do both. Feel free. I know you niggas got your tax returns. Stop playing with me.
I'm gonna tell y'all.
All right, we got
I'm gonna tell y'all a story about this. We talk about.
All right, monogamous. Hold on.
Get the caller first.
Okay.
Oh, yes, sir. No problem.
Monogamous player. Go ahead, brother.
No, J. Rome, he can go if he go.
No, just a quick. It was just a quick story about confidence.
Yeah.
You know, I remember my first choking. You know, it was, you know, it was on the slopes, and you know, I could tell she was trying to get at something because she kept directing my hand to her neck.
Oh yeah, they will do
you know
that.
What I'm saying? And she kept directing it to my neck, but you know, I was younger. I'm dealing with the slopes, which was kind of new. I'm from the D. You know, I'm like, hold on now.
What up, though?
You know, and the little pink toe wanted me to choke her there, and I did it, but it was uncomfortable. It was uncomfortable for me. I didn't have the confidence behind it. I didn't have the desire behind it. You know, it was just really new, and it didn't fulfill what she was trying to fulfill. You know, and I could tell that she was a little bit frustrated with that, and that's the thing. Like when you do stuff, it doesn't matter what you do. The confidence has to be behind it. It has to be behind it. It has to be backed up, and that's important. Anyway, go ahead,
Hayes with the $9.99 British pound or European, whatever the fuck it is. Appreciate you though, nonetheless. No, women, real quick, monogamous. Now, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be brief. Women really want to lay in the bed like he just fucked the shit out of me.
Mm-hmm.
They want that feeling. He just fucked the shit out of me. That's why you said, you know, because I've had women do that. Or if I'm hitting it from behind, they'll throw their arms back there, like grab them shits.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying. But y'all got it.
Lock it up.
You got it, film.
hey, hold on. Say DS now. I wasn't stiff. You know, I just, you know, it got to the point where that I could tell that was the only thing that would really complete that moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and she kept putting it to her throat, like, you know, and then she squeezed it. She put her hand behind my hand, like to show, like, yo, you know. So I did it, but it was my first time. I was like, hold on now.
That's my kind of chick.
You know, I ain't choked the lily. Like, this is something. Yeah, I want my fingerprints on this. You know what I'm saying?
And remember,
you know,
I'm a nigga. I ain't trying to turn this into Rosewood now, bitch.
Right. So, you know. Anyway, we got over that quickly. So, you know.
All right, monogamous. Go ahead, brother, because these niggas is excited right now.
Now you good? Now, it's a great conversation, bro, because this is a great topic. And by the way, I donated.
I appreciate you.
Happy Saturday to everybody.
Yes, sir.
No problem. Yeah, man. Hey, man. First of all, I just want to say this. I just hate when women and men, because men do it too. I just hate when women and men put a bad connotation on sex, right? Because I didn't have women when I did the whole coconut oil massage. You know what I'm saying? My whole way of doing things, right? I've had women that had that pushback, like, oh, why you want to have sex so fast, and da 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 this and da 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 that, right? But then I'm telling women, and you even said this earlier, Mr. Kazak, you said that, but you want to do everything else for me. That's so disingenuous. So I used to always break this down to women. You might like something about me, but you not wanting to do that lets me know that you don't like me for me. You might just like something that I do or whatever the case may be. So to me, that is a form of being disingenuous, because even what you said, Miles, if you're willing to get to know me with my clothes on, why not get to know me when my clothes is off?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then I think a lot of women, because, you know, a lot of women look at it like, well, if I have sex with you, you're going to look at me like a hoe and da-da-da. And I used to tell women, I'm like, if I want to have sex with you, that's a form of me showing you that I like you. Because for me, personally, guys, I really, really enjoy sex. Because my love language is physical touch. So that's why I'm really into the coconut oil massage and all that type of stuff. And when I used to break it down to women, I used to break it down to women like this. Dick is a gift, right? So if I'm the one with the gift and I'm giving you the gift, that's
Dick
me
is a
showing
gift.
you a sign of appreciation, right?
Facts.
If I'm giving you the gift and you the one receiving it, then I'm showing you a form of appreciation. So how I used to do my sex is, right, and even what y'all was saying, I think sex is a powerful, powerful tool because it can really kind of correlate the dynamics between two individuals. It's not the only thing, but that's a great way to do it, right? So for example, when I have sex, right, I also show I show my smoothness, but at the same time, I show my dominance. I show my smoothness with the whole, coconut oil massage, thing, which I'm showing the woman that I appreciate your body. I appreciate your skin. I appreciate this, right? But then when I used to have sex, when I do have sex with women or whatever the case may be, right? I would go fast and I would slow it down and I would have different tempos.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like imagine smashing a girl and she's about to come and you pull out and then you start massaging her again. Or while you're smashing her and you're hitting it from the back, you're still massaging her waistline. You're still massaging her back. You're still massaging this. You see what I'm saying? While I'm hitting it from the back or whatever, when I'm trying to be dominant or I am being dominant, I would tell the women to put their hands behind their back. You know what I'm saying? You locked up right now. You see what I'm saying? So it's these different checkpoints and these different vantage points that can really bring a woman and a man closer. So, of course, I've had women that denied that. Oh, no, you just trying to get the pussy, da-da-da. But the women that didn't deny it, it was a funny thing that they started to come back every other week or every 2 to 3 weeks to get that same experience.
Right.
Because it was therapeutic to them.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But for me, I just hate when people downgrade sex because I feel like sex is a great way for two people to really, really connect on a spiritual level in a sense. Because I'm gonna be honest, guys, there's been some times where I didn't smash women and I'm so deep into them to where I feel like I'm actually interacting with their soul. That's how deep the sex has gotten with me before, to where I feel like the souls are really connected in this particular moment in time. You see what I'm saying? So,
Right.
so if I'm connected to her soul, that means I can control anything that's going on, right?
Yep.
So I'm
Right.
controlling when she has the orgasm. I'm controlling this. I'm controlling that. I'm controlling the dynamics of everything. And then I think that has a great a starting point for a relationship. And another thing is, the last thing I want to say is, if I'm not having sex with you, then how can I vet you?
Facts. Real shit.
If I'm not having sex with you, how can I vet you?
Look,
But that's all I got to say. What's y'all take on that?
no, well, real quick, Jasmine, or woman, if you are a woman, that's cool. This is a safe space. No judgment. Call in, because she says, no, most men will get down with anybody. See, here's the problem that I have with her saying that. Because on the flip side, you have men who judge women and say the same thing about women. Oh, they fucking everybody. See, this is why having this discussion is difficult for people to be straight up and have a candid discussion. Because people, let's talk about you, Jasmine Dawson. Let's talk about what you like to do. So call in, feel free. So to your point, monogamous, here's the reality of it, right? Women do not want to get into a relationship with a man that can't sexually satisfy them.
Mm-hmm.
They really don't want to do that. Now they will. If there's other things that man has to offer, like for an example, his resources. Okay, you will have women that will be like, all right, he sucks in bed, but I'll get into a relationship with him. But what they gonna do though? They're gonna cheat on him.
Right.
Because having enjoyable sex is important to women. Look, let me tell y'all something. In this space, a lot of men who are upset and all that type of shit, it stems from sexual frustration because they're not getting any sex at all.
Right.
It's not because they're not getting sex, they just getting a slew of bad dick. So their frustration comes from like, damn, I just want to find one dude who can fuck me right. So with a lot of women, and they're not being honest about that. This is why you have single chicks who are they're mad at the world. And they're mad at the world, and they'll say, well, all guys want to do is fuck. There is no shortage of women that are down for fuck buddy situations. There is no shortage of them. The problem is they want just one guy who is dependable. I've literally heard women that I personally know complain. They're single, and they say, damn, I'm fucking this dude. I like the dick, but he keep reneging on me. He keeps saying he gonna come over, and he don't come over. Damn, I want some dick. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of their frustration is they want a guy to just fuck them right, who can consistently show up and beat up them walls.
Right.
Y'all got it, man.
I'll say this about the whole sex thing, and dating, sex, relating to women. Like, again, sex don't happen unless unless a man could get a decent erection. And Kazak was talking about that earlier. So ultimately,
dick is a gift,
right? But here's the real gift, and here's the significance of dick behind the actual phallus itself, right? It's about control and consistency. You understand? It's about control of oneself and consistency. Now, here's the thing. If you're able to produce quality erections time after time after time, a woman will celebrate that. A woman will appreciate that. But in addition to quality erections, if you're able to do that, plus be able to orchestrate an experience surrounding the sex that you have, meaning, bro, I'm terrible, bro, because I be the type of nigga that she could feel it, she could see it, she could touch it, she could hold it, and I'll play around. I'll play around the entrance of the canal. Like, a lot of people don't even know that the clitoris looks like it's like a cone with wings at the side. Mm-hmm. So directly under the skin, there's the clitoris at the top and its wings that flow downward around the labia. I'm using my rock hard dick to trace those muscles in her vagina. And I'll literally put the tip in, and then I'll pull back and say, no, not yet. And then I'll turn her around, spank her, play with the G-spot, kiss her up on her neck. I'll use my teeth and I'll trace the parts of her jaw right here. I'll stand her up and hold her by the throat and fucking spank the shit out of her. You understand? Bend her over, just talking shit, telling her how sexy she is, all this type of shit. Then I'll bring her back, put her legs up, and do that shit again. And I'll ask her, you want a shallow stroke or you want a deep stroke? And she said, I want a deep stroke, daddy. They always want the deep stroke, right? Mm-hmm. And then I'll do that shit again. I'll use and because of all of this excitement and energy, the dick is soup like fucking oak wood out this bitch.
You're turning her on and yourself on at the same time.
Exactly.
And when you give him that deep stroke,
and I'm orchestrating, and I get in there, and again I do the same shit again. I'm using my knowledge of the anatomy, and I'm playing, bro, because I got this. See, the problem with most niggas, bro. The problem with most monogamous. You got something?
No. I was agreeing with you. Facts.
I'm telling you, when a woman can look at you and see you orchestrating, because let me tell you something with most niggas. Most niggas, as soon as a bitch take her clothes off, he ready to nut right then and there.
Yep.
He has no control, no imagination. He has no plans for the pussy. Nigga, I got plans for the pussy. You get what I'm saying? I got ways to make a woman feel. She could feel like I'm pushing back her cervix and I ain't even touch it yet. That's how I got it. You get what I'm saying? But that's the levels of control. That's the levels of poise. That's the levels of masculinity that allows me to do that. So even if a bitch is on top of me riding the dick lovely, she don't got to think about me coming. I'm not one of these niggas like, wait, stop. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm not one of those niggas. I used to be. Don't get me wrong. I used to be. But I've learned. I've matured. I got to the point where, as good as the pussy feels, you know what's more important to me? My control as a man. And when a woman knows that about you, when a woman can not only knows that about you, but she can trust that about you, oh, she's ready to. She's like a fucking kid in a candy store. She's like a fucking kid running through an amusement park and nobody's in it, because she gets to enjoy all the rides as much as she want for as long as she want, and she could do all of the shit she want to do with her body, and she know you ain't gonna come because you're that nigga.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Because there ain't nothing worse, Miles, than a woman doing that and she enjoying herself. You're like, wait, and you fuck up her rhythm. Because a lot of times she's on a cusp about to get her one. Know what I'm saying? And
right.
You fucking it up with your quick popping ass. Know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. if you can go 30, 45 minutes, even an hour, and you ain't even busted, do you know how many orgasms a woman can get out of that if you know what you're doing?
Nigga, yo, the chicks that I deal with, they don't count no more, bro.
Why?
They don't count no more.
They didn't lost count.
Bro, it's like it's one continuous oozing.
They beg you to finish.
Yo,
well,
bro.
you know why? Because they done nutted so much they starting to dry up. You better get yours. You better get yours.
Yeah.
I can't take it.
I'll take it like this. There's two things I really wanted to say to Anonymous. The qualities that Miles were talking about, consistency, being there, and all this, those are the same qualities that men should have on a day-to-day life with everything they approach.
Exactly.
So if that's qualities they should have everyday life,
Come on.
that could be read, then if they read that, if you're inconsistent, don't follow through with what you say, they can look at that and equate that to the bedroom and say, okay, I kind of know this dude already.
Yeah.
On what this guy is going to be like, even in the bedroom, just because of the way he treats his life.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that people have to understand it starts way before the bedroom.
Yep.
And communication is big. Like I don't understand how you could be with a woman and not talk to her about what she likes or what she likes in the bedroom or what she likes to do or in any sort of manner. So
right.
Have that conversation. Go ahead, Zach.
Real quick. Warren Cornwallis, bro, stop spamming the chat with the same question. We got your question, fam. You're not the only one asking the question. We're not going to stop in mid-sentence and just focus on your particular question when more than one person got a question.
Right.
We get to your shit. Chill.
You do that at the end, bro. And I think Monogamous, you had something? You had something you wanted to
Yes, sir. Yes, man.
Let me finish my point real quick.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Hold on, Monogamous. J. Roman was finishing up. My bad.
Yeah, let me finish my point real quick. When we talk about relationships and sex.
Yeah.
Just think about this. If you ask a woman and she's being honest, did you have a relationship with somebody that you never had sex with? They wouldn't really consider it a relationship.
Exactly.
They'll be like, oh, I went out with somebody for 3 months. It really wasn't that serious, or 4 months, 6 months. We went here, we ate this, and we traveled here. But if she's never laid down and had sex with him, she wouldn't even consider that to be anything serious in a relationship.
Facts.
But yet to not talk about it or not to want to do it, and then like you were saying, was it monogamous?
Yeah.
To be shamed to not even talk about it or not to want to do it, like Miles was saying, like you can get to know me, but you can't get to know me intimately or sexually. You wouldn't even consider this a relationship if we didn't do this.
Right.
This wouldn't even be something you would count and recite to other people.
Right. Facts. All right. Yeah, Monogamous, you go ahead.
And then also, J. Roman, I'm glad you said that. People got it flipped, right? People look at it like, oh, if you want to have sex and you're not willing to get to know me outside of sex. No, sex opens it up to all of that.
Right.
Because if I have good sex with a woman and we got good chemistry and we can be consistent on a consistent basis, after a while, I might potentially want to know more about her. So that's when the dates will come up, or that's when the little small gestures will start coming up, and then there'll be more consistency, right? But Miles, even what you said, right? And I'm so glad you was breaking it down, Miles, because this is what I used to tell women when I was just out here, being single or whatever, because I've never been the type of guy that want to break women's hearts. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I will always be straight up with women. I would tell them, I'm like, 99% of the time, 99% probably in the potentials of what can happen, I'm not going to be with you. But that don't mean that you can't get good dick from me, and that don't mean that you can experience consistency and leadership. What you was explaining, Miles, was consistency and leadership. What woman don't want to experience that while she's in search of a man that she really wants to be with?
Right.
So while a woman ain't found her boyfriend, you don't think that she ain't gonna fuck with that? So she can get her experiences and still live her life? Right. You see what I'm saying? And then another thing, Miles, you said this before, and I think Ms. Lucario said this before, right? Matter of fact, and also Steve the Dean really said this. it's not about just fucking the woman in the pussy.
Mhm.
It's also fucking the pussy up at top in her head, which is her brain, right?
Right.
See, I used to have this fuck buddy, right? We was very, very consistent, right? And she loves my sex because she expressed it before, right?
Mhm.
See, I used to always set it up because I always had a consistent schedule because I was dealing with multiple women, and you have to have a consistent schedule
Facts.
if you're dealing with multiple women, right?
Facts.
So the week before, or say like the Sunday, right? I'll hit her up and like, hey, you still good for Friday? Shoot, she's good, right? She explained this later, and I realized she was telling the truth. She would go get waxed during the week. So the sex didn't start when the sex happened. The sex started when she started cooperating with the plan.
Yes.
So think about it now. If I'm fucking her at the top, which is her mind, she's been wet all week.
Yes.
And I know you got them pictures. I used to get them pictures where they showed that they was thinking about it.
Exactly.
Getting ready.
Yes.
Fucking puddles in the bed sheets.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yes. And they're like, it's waiting for you, daddy. I can't wait to spray you.
They go to the wax spa with you on their mind.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they.
And Miles, I just want to say this, guys, because like, you know, as humans, we're really mammals. We're really animals, right?
Right.
If you notice, guys, your joint responds more to wet pussy.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a magnetic thing.
Mm-hmm.
So guys be wondering why, like, oh, why does me and this girl, our sex ain't all like that, right? Because the pussy ain't wet, which the dynamic is not there. But when you got a girl that's I ain't gonna lie, that's what really made me fuck the shit out of certain girls, because of the cooperation even before the sex, the build up.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? And
Yep.
everything worked out perfectly. So my dick, her pussy ready and my dick is ready. So by the time I'm done with the coconut oil massage, and I first put my dick in, she's already done. You see what I'm saying? It's that easy because, as I say, I already got the pussy wet prior to the actual act of sex. So one thing I'm just trying to say, guys, women like consistency and women like leadership and women like good dick. If you got all three, then you don't even have to have the entitlement of a relationship. You see what I'm saying? They'll fuck with you, and you can fuck with every other shit. You see what I'm saying? As long as you consistent.
In fact, you'll start to see them lie, and that friendship buddy that they said they could be, the fuck buddy friendship that they said they could be, it starts.
They can't maintain it.
They can't maintain it.
They won't.
I had somebody directly tell me, you cannot fuck me like that and say we still can just be friends. You know, but I was honest from the jump. Like, this is all we could be. Like, this is it. You know, but he's like, nah, you can't do that and do that. And I think everybody, you know, even monogamous at some point when I was younger. See, we all went through. I ain't gonna talk for everybody. I went through my stages. Like, yeah, I used to lie. You know, lie to him. What's one more lie? You know, whatever. Do you want more than this? Yeah, you know, whatever. We'll see. You know, let's break it down. But when you start getting to that point where you're really telling the truth, and you start to realize the reaction, and you can start to study more of the reaction, their bodies, and what they're doing, because you're honest, you're genuine. And so you look at their genuine responses from the things you are doing. Right. And you start to learn that this one, I might need to half stroke, because she's showing some signs that if I really put that thing,
you can't take it all to the end because you act.
I'm going to get my car keyed again, even though I already know I didn't told her the truth. You got bro. Now, I don't know everybody know about the half stroke now. That's what what the fella said. You can look at the way they respond to the questions. Hey, can we, hey, this is just, we still just buddies, right? We still just, this don't mean we together or anything like that. I'm not looking for no relationship right now. This is where I'm at, and you can just tell by the urgency and the eagerness how they respond. Like, okay, yeah, I'm half stroking you.
Well, you know why, bro? Because if I hit the, I'm gonna act a fool, right? And this is the thing. Here's the thing about sexual confidence, right? When you're a sexually confident man and you're talking to a chick, you're gonna licking your lips, you're looking at her like, bitch, I'll change your life. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, I'll have you doing everything you told your homegirls you wouldn't for the next nigga. The next nigga I fucking with, I ain't doing that shit no more. All of a sudden, everything she said she wasn't gonna do, she doing. I've literally had women charge me to the game because they were so mad at me because I was fucking them too good and they wanted more than just once a week, once every couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? They wanted me to fuck them multiple times a week. and they mad, like they really angry. You know what I'm saying? At the nigga and shit, calling me, blowing up my phone. And I'm like, man, I'll fuck with you next week. You know what the drill is. You know what the deal is. And they mad, right? And a lot of times it's because women, look, and women know this to be true. Women know they deal with certain men. This is why you hear women say, you're bad. You're bad. Or, you know what I'm saying? Because they know just by the way you're talking, they're like, I'm going to have my hands full dealing with this guy. And if he can fuck me like I think he can fuck me based on what he's talking, he's trouble.
Right.
Like, and they know, like, I think it was, shout out Ron Wills. He talked about a woman being intoxicated by you, okay, by your sex. And that really does happen. Like, I've literally had chicks that wanted to be in relationships with me. And I asked them, I said, what are you mainly motivated by? And the first thing they said, that dick. And I'm like, really? Really? That's what you said first? I mean, no, I care about you and I love you, but damn. You know, I want that dick. I want to be able to go to bed with it and wake up to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right. So that's how powerful that shit is. This is why when we say women are governed by their feelings and their emotions, they will literally make decisions to fuck with certain dudes they probably shouldn't fuck with because that dude is fucking them that well. But y'all got it.
That's true.
Yeah. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. Let me get 347. Let me bring you in. 347. 347. Yo, 347.
Yeah, I was on mute. My fault. Can you hear me?
Yeah, 347. You on the Manhood is a Skill Set show. Name, age, and city. What's up?
What's up, y'all? It's D Money. What's up? What y'all doing?
Chilling, man. What's up, man? You got a question, brother?
Yeah, I got a question. Hold on. My mom, she always loud and shit. But yeah, listen, I was saying,
Nigga said my mom.
how much dates should you take a girl on, like, after you smash, if she's not your girlfriend?
Okay, let me ask you a question, Phil. Let me
Did you
ask you
say
a question.
date her if she's not my girlfriend?
Dates. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Do you want to take her out on dates? Do you want to?
Shit. I love going out, but if I'm going to, like, around...
Bro, look, answer the question. Because this is the question. Hold on. This is the question that you asked. How many dates should I take a woman out on after I've smashed? So I'm asking you, these particular situations you're referring to, do you like taking these women out on dates?
Yeah, I like going out on dates. Yeah, facts.
Then what's the problem?
But
You
I'm
like going out on
saying,
dates?
I'm not doing too much because I'm not really, like, the relationship right now. Like, I'm not really trying to do that shit right now.
Okay,
But I
let
like
me
going out sometimes.
okay,
So,
let me put it to you another way. Do you go out by yourself? Like without women? Do you go out by yourself? How often do you go out by yourself a month?
I would say like sometimes 3 times a month.
3 times a month. Okay. Now
Yeah.
remember that number, 3 times a month. So if you're dealing with women and you're going out more than 3 times a month, it's probably because you feel like you got to do it to keep fucking her. Because if you're going out 3 times a month, just invite a woman along when you go out and keep it at the 3 times a month. If she wants it more than 3 times a month, she got to pay what she weigh. Hashtag her debit card work too. Hashtag if she paying, she staying. Why not do it that way?
All right. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not doing, if I don't do too much. You get what I'm saying?
Well, you could do too much if you
Taking out a girl 3 times with me every time I go out, she might think I'm trying to get in a relationship with her and shit.
But just do what you're comfortable with. Because this is what it sounds like to me. It sounds like you're struggling with having to feel like you got to take her out.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like to me. Don't worry about that. Just do what it is you want to do. And if she's going to complain about it, you can either dismiss her or just let her know, hey, this is what it is. This is the assignment. This is what we're doing. But this is where it comes to leadership and communication. Okay, you should communicate that to the woman, not only with your words, by your actions. She should know what it is with you. Miles, I know you want to say something, Phil.
D Money, I got a question for you. What is a girl saying to you that's making you ask this question today?
Nah, I'm not having any problem with any girl right now with that, when I'm going on dates and shit, because I go out by myself. But I'm saying, like, sometimes we feel like make a girl tag along with me, but I don't want to do too much and take her out every time I go out.
Now, when you take these girls along and tag along, do you make sure sex happens, or y'all just go out and do stuff?
That happens already.
No. Listen to what I said. When you take these girls out to tag along, like you just said, do you make sure that sex happens, or do y'all just hang out and that's it?
Sometimes it don't happen.
Okay, now listen. That is ultimately a mistake. That is ultimately a mistake, because if you taking these girls out and you're not fucking them, then they're gonna definitely think that you're trying to be their fucking boyfriend. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Okay, so
really, it don't matter how many times you take them out, as long as you fuck them every time.
Oh, so
you understand what I'm saying?
Every time.
Every fucking time you hang out, time you hang out, you got to fuck. You can fuck before or you can fuck after. It don't matter. But every time you hang out, you got to fuck. Or they're gonna think you trying to be like friends or girlfriend, boyfriend. That's what they're gonna think.
And D-Money
to bring clothes and shit to change, shower and shit to change to going out after.
Wait. You said what? About
are you going out with them just because you feel like it will help you, help your chances to have sex with them again?
No, what I'm saying is like, all right, so boom, let's say I want to go to the movie with a girl. Mm-hmm. Should I make her like come over with some clothes and shit? Say,
why do you need to go? Why do you need to go to the movies with a girl? Why can't you just go by yourself and then call her over after you done? Look. After you done with the fucking movie, call her over to fuck. Why you can't do that?
I could do that.
Okay, so why don't you just do that? Why don't you just do that then?
Because that's not what I want to do. What if I want to do this?
So what you calling us for? Like, I'm
gonna tell you where he's fucking up. I'm gonna tell you what you D-Money. This is what I'm gonna do. That D-Money. Listen, fam. Listen. This is what you guys do, and this is where you fuck up. You want your cake and you want to eat it too. This is what I mean by that. If you want just a fuck buddy relationship, just fuck. Nothing else. If you want a chick that you want to kick it with and you want to hang out and do the let's go to eat on this day, let's go to the movies this day. Once you introduce dating her outside of sex, you open yourself up to the prospect that she's going to be hitting you up. So what are we doing? What is this? Okay, you're giving her options. So this is what you want, because you just said, what if I want to go to the movies? So you're talking about going out on a date with a chick where you're not fucking. Talking about just hanging out. Let me tell you what that does to a lot of women, especially if she likes you. She starts to think, oh, he likes me. There might be a chance I could be more than just someone he's fucking, because we're out on this date and we're not having sex at all. So what happens is you set yourself up for the next time you invite her over for sex, she's coming over. Why we gotta have sex? How come we can't go out like the last time?
Exactly.
You're setting yourself up for that. So what Miles is saying, if you're gonna take her out, fuck her, because you're training her to say, anytime you're in my physical presence, we fucking. There is no, we're just hanging the fuck out. But that's what you're doing.
Yeah, I can't believe
he wants the old classic friends with benefits thing.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, Monogamous.
Yes, and also D-Money, man, here's just a common mistake that a lot of guys making, and then you're actually making this. And here's the reason, right? Now, when it comes to dates, right, there's nothing wrong with going on dates. There's nothing wrong with hanging out with women. And I personally like doing that when I was single, because that's how I could build up the initial first sexual energy, you know what I'm saying, initially, or whatever the case may be. But here's your problem. You got too much free time on your hand and you're focused on one girl. Now, if you're going on dates with women, but you got women in rotation and you got a system to where you see every woman every 3 weeks, a woman automatically knows that you're dealing with other women, because she feels like, if he's making me feel this way and I'm only seeing him every other week or every 3 weeks, then I assume that he's doing that with other women. But when you just got free time on your hands and you just thinking about, oh, should I do it or should I? First of all, if you got a schedule, all right, and you got a calendar, then you're going to do what you want to do. You're not thinking about what you should do or what you should do, and you just got all this free time on your hands. You focus on one chick and she's not your girl. If you was focused on multiple chicks, you only focus on her when you get ready to want to deal with her, when you feel like dealing with her. You see what I'm saying? But that's y'all focus on one chick.
D-Money.
So what you got, Miles?
D-Money. See, the thing that exposes your entire situation is like Monogamous said, it doesn't matter if you want to hang out with chicks. That's cool. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you want to fuck a chick. That's cool. But here's what you called in and asked. You're saying, I don't want to do too much to make the girl think I want to be in a relationship. You understand what that was the crux of your issue. Yes? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's the problem with y'all motherfuckers. Y'all want to have sex. Yo, tell your moms to hold it down.
Mute your phone for a minute, D Money.
You want to have sex and you want to hang out. You gotta pick, bro. You gotta pick what it is. This is what I be trying to tell y'all about manhood and masculinity and consistency. Y'all be mixing shit up with these chicks, and a bitch don't want.
So you gotta be either or one.
Exactly. Yes, that's what it has to be.
All right.
Because if you fucking, and then the next time you see her, you take her to the movies, and then you kiss her goodbye, and then y'all don't fuck. Now she's thinking, oh, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting closer to the relate. He's probably going to ask me to be his girl next time. That's what she's thinking. And then when she says to you, hey, I want to be your girl, that's when you call us up like, yo, man, I got this girl, man. I just like hanging out with her and fucking sometimes, but she trying to be my girl. What the fuck, man? I don't know what to do.
I don't think he needs to go on any more dates.
No,
I don't think you need to do anything, bro. Like, really, this my honest opinion right now, D Money, is that if you're on Bad Boy membership, you need to get your identity, because I keep telling everybody, stop lying to yourself. If you want a girl, if you want the girlfriend energy and to build with somebody
that's
and to take them out and to have that lovey-dovey couple, and you know what I'm saying, then that's what you need to do. You need to approach that, but you got to know yourself and know what you want and know what type of guy you are. There's some guys that want to play the field, and so they play the field, and they have all these different ladies they get to know, and they're honest with them, and so they like Monogamous was saying, you got your rotation. It's going to naturally keep you at a certain pace with everybody, because you can't go with one too many times, because the other ones would say, hey, where's my quality time? Where's my time at?
Well, listen, but I know myself that I'm that guy that, look, listen, I don't mind having like one girl here, but I'll be want to mess with other girls too.
No. D Money. You see words like I don't mind, that's not manly.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to do that shit too.
No. I want to do that shit too. That's not manly. Nope. Because you're saying I want to do that shit in addition to some other shit. You got to pick one for each particular chick. You got to pick one for each particular chick, bro. Go ahead, K-Zag. You guys.
Well, let me shout out to Quizlo Speaks with the 10. Yeah. You have to move with a plan of action on your terms. I agree.
Right.
Keep the balance. It's all about you. It's not rocket science. I agree. This shit ain't hard. Here's the problem. Miles, you and Lucario had a guy who called in that was talking pretty similar. Mm-hmm. Where he wanted girlfriend energy. Yep. He want to fuck with a chick.
Uh-huh.
And treat it like it's a fuck buddy scenario, but kick it and hang out with the chick and watch movies with the bitch and Netflix.
Real quick, these young niggas, I don't know what's up with y'all. I don't know what y'all fathers, uncles, and everybody fucking failed y'all. Y'all young niggas, y'all want to fuck bitches, but when y'all done fucking, y'all get lonely and y'all want to hang with these hoes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, you see, and here it is. And I'm going to tell you right now, for all you dudes,
stop. That's it.
Hold on, listen. I'm gonna give you the floor in just a moment. Stop hanging with these chicks more than once a week, and stop talking on the phone with them during the week, leading up to the next time you see them. Put her on ice. Be like, all right, girl, we're gonna do the same thing next week. I'm gonna holler at you in 5 days.
And real quick,
don't call.
Real quick, another thing is number one, a lot of these niggas is lonely, and number two, even though you just hanging out or you just fucking her. Mm-hmm. On the low, a lot of y'all niggas is super insecure and the reason Zag, they gotta text her, they gotta call her. Why? Because they gotta keep tabs on a bitch.
Somebody else will. If it ain't me, somebody else will.
Fucking pussy ass nigga. Yo, y'all young boys, I don't know who failed y'all, because I've been here spitting the game for the last 20 fucking years, so it ain't me. You understand? I got the masculine identity membership for all y'all. I got me and Lucario got a fucking library of videos for y'all niggas to watch. So it ain't me. But somewhere along the way, y'all niggas got lonely and insecure about everything with a bitch.
Mhm.
So you want pussy and you want to hang out and you want to call them and you want to text them all the time, but you don't want a girlfriend. What the
And
fuck?
that's and this is what I can't stand about you niggas. Because like Miles is saying, you want to hang out, see her multiple times a week. One day you're fucking her, the next day you're watching a movie together. You're texting throughout the day. How you been? What's up? How'd you sleep? And then when a chick get at you, so what are we doing? What are we doing? You're like, man, this chick keep bugging me about being, my girl. But you are doing shit to lead her to believe that that's a possibility.
Facts.
And they get
here's the
emotional
thing.
when somebody
And
else
here's the
talks
thing.
to them.
Yeah, exactly. Because they're like, man, this nigga is moving in. So then I got to spend more time with her and talk to her more, so that way I can keep that other nigga from spending time with her.
Because I'm
Come on,
trying
man.
to keep her body count low, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want her body count to get too high. You feel me?
I think cats got to understand, man, in this world, everything comes at a cost. And no matter what your decision is, manhood is looking at the cost, facing it, and understand, I'm going to do this. I understand this cost may come down the line, but I can take that because I thought about it. I understand what I want, and so I know how to move. So if you want that energy, like a girlfriend energy, that might mean that you can't fuck with as many chicks as you talking about.
Right.
And my thing is, if you want that girlfriend energy, do you really want to fuck with a whole bunch of other chicks? Like, it don't really seem like it. Because like Miles is saying, when you ask questions like, should I do this or should I, like, you should know what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I start. That's why I always ask, do y'all even like the female you hanging out with? Is she still funny after you have sex? Is her jokes still laughable after you have sex? Or why are you going out with her?
You know what it is? It's not even a date. You know what it is? Niggas is standing guard, cock blocking. That's what it is.
What they call it? Mate garden? Ain't that what they call it?
Yeah.
I gotta make sure. I gotta make sure because she got too much time on her hands. I don't want another nigga to.
But yo, my nigga, understand when Lucario and myself tell these niggas, yo, see that girl once a week and only text her to set up the next date. Yo, these niggas is sweating bullets because they like, wait, I saw her on Tuesday. So that means she got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That another nigga might try to holler at her and take her from me. Oh my God, I can't see her only once a week. She might leave me.
See, that nigga D Money laughing because he knows he thought about this shit before, haven't you?
I see them once a week, I swear, because only.
Yeah, but how many times do you fucking call and text? No, shut up, boy. Shut up. How many times do you fucking call and text them, though? How many times do you call and text them, though?
Probably once or twice. That's it.
No, that's too much. That's too much. Nope, you're lying. You're fucking lying because you know what we teach. So you trying to repeat it. You're lying, nigga. You're lying. You be texting these hoes. You be texting them good morning, beautiful. Tell me I'm lying. You not really. You hear that shit? You not really. What does not really even mean to a man, nigga? It's either I do or I don't,
So
nigga.
my thought of you.
I don't
fuck is wrong with you? Yo, don't be talking that not really and maybe and basically and sometimes shit with me. I'm a man. Either I do or I don't.
No, like sometimes she will call and ask me.
You see, fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here.
You guys
No,
got a schedule. When she knows your schedule, when she knows your work week, your work schedule, when to call you, you know when to call her. You know that's
your
you
girl.
guys are pretty much in relationship status now.
You know what? Maybe
If she can call you at lunchtime, that means you talked enough with her where she knows what time you go to lunch.
She knows
what you're doing. Your day-to-day schedule. Like, just be honest. Like, the worst lie we can always tell is to ourselves because we'll believe it faster than any other lie.
D Money, you still not on the Bad Boy membership yet, are you? Just say no.
I was on it.
Just say no, bro. Just say no, bro. Next time you call, put your dad on three-way, man. I gotta talk to that nigga, man. He failed you, bro. Every fucking thing out your mouth, everything out your mouth is missing like a good 40 to 50% of manhood because everything out your mouth is maybe and I was on it and I used to and sometimes and basically and not so much but sorta. The fuck? Yeah, that's not how men talk. That's not how men talk.
Right, yo.
Either we do or we don't.
There's no conviction in what you say.
Is that my consistency is probably a little bit off since you say that. That's
Probably a little.
about me.
Probably
No, I say off a
Hold
little.
on, real quick. Hold on, real quick. LeBron with the 20. My appreciation, fellas. Let me just say this with you. Let me just say this about you and other guys. This is the problem that I know you do this. You'll tell women one thing: I'm not looking for a girlfriend. I'm not looking for nothing serious. But then your actions will be the opposite. And women will always go by what you do, not what you say.
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter what you say.
Right.
They're gonna go by your actions.
You see, let me explain something to everybody listening. I'm the type of dude I deal with multiple women, right? But my vetting process is always for the long term, because if a chick got qualities that she can make herself an asset to my life, I'm never gonna turn you away. As long as a woman continues to be an asset to my life, she will always have space in my life. The only time that it's basically up to her, because I'm like God. I love women like how God loves children, right? So if she wants to be a sinner, then she will turn herself further away from the grace of the Lord. But once she wants to become a fucking God-fearing Christian in the world of the kingdom of Miles Cunningham, she can have access to the kingdom at all times. You get what I'm saying? So with me, my program is set for all women, bro. So there's no, well, maybe with this one, we could go to the movies sometimes, but then with the other one, I could see her once a week and we could have sex. And then maybe with this one, no, all of them is getting the same fucking regimen. It's the ones who show themselves to be an asset are the ones that's going to be closer to God. See, y'all niggas don't even look at yourself like that. Y'all niggas is like, well, I'm just a guy. And, sometimes I get lonely and sometimes I don't like going to the movies by myself. So you know what? Even though we had sex last time, I'm just going to take her to the movies with me this time because I don't want to go by myself. That's how y'all niggas are, bro. And then y'all use words like sometimes and sorta and maybe a little bit. And bro, get your fucking nutsacks straight, bro. Like y'all niggas is killing me with all of this sometimey flexible talk.
Well, look, let me say this.
Let me
You
ask
don't be
you.
sorry for the bitch. Like you just smashing her, and that's it. Like
D-Money, let me ask you a question, man.
Did this nigga just say he felt sorry for a bitch?
Blasphemous. Blasphemy.
D-Money.
Sorry for them.
D-Money, let me ask you this question, man.
Because listen. I used to do that back in high school. Like I used to just pull up on this girl, smash. That's it. Nothing else. Just it. Just smash her.
And you want more. You want more now, right?
Nothing.
He said he feels sorry.
You're taking women out because you pity them?
No, what I'm saying, like I used to do that. Like I used to just pull up, smash. That's it. Nothing else.
But now you take them out because you feel kind of bad, right? Because you realize they might want a little more, and so you're willing to give them a little more.
It's just that like, yo, that's crazy. Like, yo, I'm just killing. That's it. Like,
all right, well, I got one question for you, man.
Can be nice?
This is it. D-Money.
Wait, did he say I can't be nice?
D-Money. I got one question for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up?
If you had the perfect chick, right? The perfect chick. She looked good. She's doing whatever. Right now, would you be boyfriend and girlfriend with her?
I would, but I would want to smash other girls too. So I would let them know that.
Look, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Here's the issue. Because you said I can't be nice. That implies, see, when you talk about being nice, that nice literally means agreeable.
Satisfaction.
It literally means bro, that means really the word nice and being nice is really a subservient thing. Right? I need you to understand that, right? So here's the problem. Look, hold on, listen. I need you to understand. Because see, when it comes to my non-sexual time and attention, shout out ARC, I don't play. I treat women being around me without fucking, like, my non-sexual time, nigga, I'm celibate when it comes to my non-sexual time. I don't let chicks just hang around me.
Yeah,
we ain't fucking.
We ain't buddies.
Look, let me tell you something. For a woman to be in a public space, for me to have a woman meet me out in public, nigga, she blessed. She needs to feel honored to be in my physical presence in a public setting. That means I like you. If I'm fucking a chick and we just fucking, and after a few weeks, a month or two, or whatever it is, I decide to say, you know what? I like baby girl. She chill. She got some sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She kind of bright and shit.
Right.
I like her conversation. I like her energy. You know
Exactly. And that's another reason why you
I'ma
can't
take
be
her
out in public with them.
Right.
Exactly. I'm gonna go ahead and take her out, but it's because I like her and I want to introduce her to another side of me beyond just fucking her. But she earned it. I'm not doing it to be nice, nigga. The fuck is you talking about? Go ahead. Man.
I don't think they really understood the point, Zach. You can't be out in public with her because somebody sees you, they already know who you are, and they will say she must mean something to him at this point.
Right. And that's not, that might not be conducive to the game and what you're trying to build. But Monogamous, go ahead real quick. Go ahead, Monogamous.
Matter of fact, D Money, I got you, bro. Here's the problem, right? Because you talked about showing a girl appreciation, right? And there's nothing wrong with that, right? But here's how I look at it, right? Here's the correct way of showing a woman appreciation is allowing her to be a part of your rotation and your vetting process, right? Because you don't have a vetting process and more than likely don't have a rotation, you just feel all over the place. So you feel like you got to do more. But when you have a vetting process in place, you're doing enough. You're not doing more than what you need to do in the moment. So as what Miles says, it's all about playing the long term. See, a lot of young guys, and I've been there before, so I understand. A lot of young guys low key want to fall in love, bro.
Facts.
They love story shit. And it's not going to be that, bro. It's the long term. Y'all niggas want to fall in love because of the vibe, and the vibe is great, but y'all don't realize vibes change, bro.
Yo, falling in love takes patience.
People move on, man.
Takes patience.
Come on, man. It's a long game, bro. Yep. And also, just because a woman stays around in your vetting process still don't mean shit, because your vetting process ain't that strong. Then just because a woman stay around long don't mean she's the one. Right. So as was Miles said, she got to stick around and also be an asset to your life. You see what I'm saying? Y'all niggas just want to fall in love with a woman and you don't even know what she can even do for you. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? But cause you problems. But that's the reason, bro.
Real quick. So let me just finagle these phone lines. So D Money, look, man. Call back again, man. You know what it is. We appreciate you because you always have good questions that I'm sure guys in your age range is going through. But the bottom line is this, man. You got to be consistent about what you want, and if you do want a relationship, understand that it requires a vetting process. It requires patience and consistency on your part. You understand that?
But I can't get that because I'm gonna want to fuck other girls too.
Yeah, right. I think that's the social.
Listen.
Sexual dynamics that society has right now.
D Money.
These cats, it's almost disingenuine that it's like a cliche. I want to fuck other girls too.
Exactly.
Like they don't know why they need this many people in the roster. They don't know. It's just the fact that it's like this is what a guy has to do.
And they're ashamed of the listen, the sorry part is that these young niggas is ashamed of the fact that they want to fuck other girls. That's another thing too. But anyway, D Money.
I'm not ashamed. I don't care.
Shut the fuck up, nigga. I can't stand you lying ass young niggas. Listen, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, and I'm gonna leave it right there. Hey, listen, cut a slice of bun and cheese for me, all right, D Money? All right, brother. Take it easy. All right. And for those that don't know, if you Jamaican, it's Easter weekend. That means you gotta have bun and cheese. But anyway, all right, we got Monogamous is on the line. You can stay there and hang out and add to the conversation, Monogamous. But we also have 469. You're on live on the Manhood is a Skill Set show. Name, age, and city. 469.
Check. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we got you, man. What's on your mind, brother? Name, age, and city. Good? Name, age, and city first.
Name's Lavelle. I also go by LJ. I'm in Dallas, Texas, and I'm 26 years old.
All right. Texas in the building. All right.
No, I just wanted to say thank y'all, and thank y'all. Keep doing what y'all doing, and because I was thinking, I was going through just trying to holler at some chicks, and the thing that I tell them is, I meet them and I say, I want to take my time kissing, loving, touching, grabbing all over you, licking all over you, because I like the BBW pairs and shit.
Right.
But I thought that I need to change my shit, but now I was staying consistent. And then literally, I'm over here chilling at Winco, and hollered at this one BBW pair. She's like, "Oh, snap, so forward." And I was like, "Well, what you mean? Like, we adults here, ain't trying to waste no time and shit."
Right.
So you know why I'm talking to you. You're an attractive woman. You know why I'm talking to you. And so then the trip that, not a trip, But she asked me, and I think you alluded it to I think Miles alluded it to the episode earlier, and she said, "So do you want me to give you your number?" And I was like, "Nah, you're gonna take my number and you're gonna shoot me a text."
Right.
And in the back of my head, I was like, "Man, why the hell is it this easy when the other ones are difficult?" But I'm like, okay, this bitch knows how to cooperate and shit. And so I texted her. I was gonna ask about the text message, but I'm gonna just go with my gut, and I sent it. So we'll see where it goes from there. But yeah, I wanted to say thank y'all for what y'all are doing and shit, because especially with you, Miles and Lucario, I know y'all been dealing with a lot of bullshit callers for the past 2 weeks. I'll be seeing y'all on the replays, and
Yeah.
sometimes I'll be trying to figure out why the hell y'all be doing this shit, but I really appreciate it. I'm on the Bad Boy membership and a Masculine Identity membership as well. I haven't been like watching most of the shit because I've been busy and shit. But like I said, I just want to say thank you, because the little shit that I picked up, and then also following Alan Roger Curry shit, man, like it's fucking gold. So I wanted to say my appreciation.
Yeah.
Send y'all cigars, and shout out to K-Zag as well, man. I done picked up some of the stuff that you said just because of the Real Game No Theory panel as well, and I'm like, I'm like, okay, I'm not a crazy motherfucker. Like the shit that all three of y'all have been saying, like, because I'm only 26. The shit that y'all been saying, I've had this mentality for like years, ever since I was almost 16. And then with some of the stuff that Monogamous Player was saying during this episode as well, I'm just like, damn, I ain't the only nigga. Like, because with Monogamous, my top love language is physical touch as well. So when women want to be all that, oh no, well, I gotta get to know you and all this bullshit, I'm like, so you really ain't feeling me? Like, well, what the hell?
Right.
I want to get to know you as well with the clothes off.
With the close up facts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you can't give me that, then if you can't, and then like you said, like if you can't give me that, why do you want me to give you everything else though? That's not an equal exchange.
Right.
No.
Exactly.
All right, real quick, True Savage with the $30. Keep delivering the message. Now that y'all are making better men.
Yes, sir.
I think I'm going to say no that you're making better men, but we got you, fam. Appreciate you nonetheless.
All right, yeah. That's Antonio Wing Chun with the 5. Go ahead.
All right, sup, fam. I was there last Sunday, and I seen K-Zag and 20 and Miles in the flesh. It was fire.
Yeah, Antonio Wing Chun, man. Good to meet you, man. For real. We was shaking a lot of hands that day, man. I had to fucking bathe in Purell. You know what I'm saying?
Dog, I was, nigga. I'm still recovering, nigga. I'm still doing my. Let me stop.
Yeah. 469. You got something else for us?
No, that was me.
Oh, Monogamous.
Not too much else. What's y'all Cash App? Yours is Miles in the Game, right, Miles?
Yeah, $ Miles in the Game. Yep.
All right, and then K-Zag, what's yours, dog?
It's $ K-Zaggin, KZAGGIN 20, the number 20. So $ K-Zaggin 20.
Gotcha. And there's another brother on the panel too, right?
J Roman, J Roman.
Yeah. Shoot, my stuff ain't up there.
J Roman.
I forgot that thing.
You memorize that shit, brother?
No, I ain't got it memorized, man. Last time I put it up there, so.
All right, well,
I will say it before the end of this. I got the PayPal joint, so
quick.
I don't have the Cash App.
There we go. All that shit is right there on the screen.
I ain't got PayPal, but I do want to.
There you go.
Bless mine. So.
All right. What is PayPal? That's paypal.me/J Roman 313. J Roman 313. All right.
Got you. All right. Appreciate it, y'all. I'm gonna keep tuning in and shit. And shout out to Monogamous Player as well, dog.
Yep. Appreciate you, brother.
There's one thing I do like what the caller said when he said it just seemed easy. And I know you guys mentioned it on Real Game No Theory show on Sunday, and how people don't understand how life gets a little easier when you have that game about you, because things are easy. The results are easier. The vetting is easier because you don't deal with a lot of the other BS because you didn't put BS into it. You know, it was a genuine thought line. Hey, if you're into me, you're into me. If you're not, you're not. Move on. If you are, here we go. This is how we're going to do things. That's easy. And so when these brothers say they do it their way, now people can kind of understand. Yeah, you do it my way, and
Mhm.
anything done your way is gonna be easy.
I'm glad you said that, J. Roman.
Real shit.
Here is the thing, okay, and I've talked about this. We've talked about this. You only deal with women on your terms.
Mm-hmm.
Period. It's not so much as my way or the highway. It is, but it isn't. I'm only gonna deal with you on my terms. If we're not doing what I want to do, I ain't fucking with you. Right. The problem is a lot of you guys, you're running into women, they want to interject their agenda. Right. So basically they want to deal with you, but they want you to take into account what they want.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not your job.
Exactly.
It's not your job at all. Chick, it's you worry about what you want. Go find a nigga that's gonna give it to you. So if you want to get to know a nigga and have a nigga take you on 3 or 4 dates with no sex, there are niggas and suckers out there that will do that. I ain't him. Go over there with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of nigga we fucking quickly. Okay, and we fucking on a continuous basis. And that's what the fuck we gonna do. If you don't feel like there's something you want to do, no harm, no foul. I ain't mad at it. Go over there.
Right. All right, 469. You good, brother?
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm just listening.
Okay.
I can mute myself if needed.
All right, yeah, go ahead and mute yourself. All right, and we got and Monogamous is still on the line as well. So we got 248. You're on live with the real Manhood is a Skill Set show. Name, age, and city. What's up, 248?
The Realist 24, Detroit.
Oh shit, the Realist. Another 20-year-old insecure nigga. What's going on with you? Nah, I'm fucking with you. What's up, man?
What's
up, the Realist? How you doing, bro?
I wanted what's going on, J. Roman, what it looked like, you know what I mean?
What's up, yo?
What up, though? Y'all niggas from the D, right?
I had to come.
Detroit, right?
Hey, I'm in Cali now. Is Belle Isle still popular?
Who?
Man, hell yeah, it is. You know, hell yeah.
I used to work, man. Belle Isle is this huge park. It's a huge park. They got the racetrack that's on there. They got amusement park. They got, it's just really huge.
You reunion ass niggas.
No, but people go there. People go to gather. They used to do a lot of little car shows and stuff too. But you could meet people.
Yeah,
I'm talking about meeting people and going in.
From Detroit. So yeah,
going there and meeting people. And so you come up. You know what I'm saying? You walk through. You meet people. So Belle Isle used to be one of the spots. So it's been a minute, but yeah, I used to go there. And
shout out to you said Belle Isle?
Belle Isle.
All right. D Money. The Realist. What's your question, man? What's on your mind?
I wanted to weigh in on the topic. I wanted to come in with D Money. I mean, I don't know him, but we about the same age.
Yeah.
But I know y'all. Y'all love clowning young dudes and all that.
No. Please. Y'all niggas are so sensitive. You really think I love to clown young niggas?
It's a joke. I'm saying joking.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Keep it going. Okay, go ahead.
And so I'm just saying, what some of the points D Money made is valid today.
Okay.
Like, that's why I wanted to call up. But some of what he's saying, I mean, it is true. Like
what? What's true?
Chick, I just called in 2 months ago, and y'all know I did some simp ass shit for this chick.
Right.
Chick I really like, but because I only was fucking her like the bad boy membership said and doing all this, every time I meet up, I gotta fuck. She left.
Okay.
Like women ain't gonna stay long. Not most women are gonna stay long term if all you gonna do is give them dick and somebody else giving them dick and more that they want.
Okay.
Like that's just a fact.
Okay.
And she left.
That's what she's supposed to do. I don't. Why do y'all think that every chick you're fucking is supposed to stay?
She left clean too.
The minute the Realist and anybody else listening. Okay, what did we talk about a little while ago before he called? Only deal with women on your terms. When you're vetting a woman, the realist. Okay, let's say for the sake of argument, you have a vetting process, which you young niggas don't. Y'all just willy-nilly niggas, right? Let's say you have a vetting process where you say to yourself, I'm not taking no chick out on no date for the first 2 or 3 months. We're just fucking. I need to see, can she consistently do the task that I give her without complaining and whining? Can she consistently do this for 2 or 3 months? If she play her position, after 2 or 3 months, if I think she's solid, I'll introduce her to dates. Within those 2 or 3 months, if she gets antsy and she wants to bounce, she can go. Nigga, I'm not about to speed up my timeline on my vetting process because she leaving. She's supposed to go. So D Money or the realist, my bad. I get y'all niggas mixed up. That you're offering dates and you're talking to women that you don't really want to do it, but you're doing it to keep her in play. Is that what you're doing?
No, I actually enjoy doing that. I actually like taking women out, going out with them, chilling with them.
Okay.
But like I said, when I start just fucking women when that I meet and that's it, and that's all we doing, and I'm pressing the issue and doing all that, I just noticed for me, I'm just speaking for me, that's when shit really don't go well for me. That, like, when things are natural and they happen and it's a flow, that's when I get that's when I've seen my most progress.
Okay, who you said when things are happening and it's a flow. Who
Right.
dictate the flow though?
I do.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
So
But see, it's a difference because we just got fundamental differences. Just because I don't have to have sex every time I'm with a woman, that don't mean I'm not dictating the flow of things. That's just the difference.
Okay, so you think you can have sex sometimes, but sometimes y'all just hang out and everything is gonna go the way you want it.
My number one, that's what happened with her. I was over her house cuddling the first month, 2 we've been together, and she still knew I was dealing with other women. Yes.
Mhm.
With me at least.
Right. Now, you did the other girl that left, the other girl that you say you really like and left. You also mentioned that you did some simp shit though. What was that simp shit that you did? Cause let's not act like it was the advice from the bad boy membership that made her leave.
Nah, I switched up my game and I only had sex with her. That's what I got from the bad boy membership.
But but see, what were you doing before you followed the bad boy membership?
I would take women out. Like I said, I've taken women out.
No. We're not talking about women. You brought up that there was a chick that you really liked the other day. You did some simp shit. Then you started following the bad boy membership, and then she left. I'm trying to get you to explain that one girl.
That's not what I said. I said I followed the bad boy membership.
Okay.
And I just called in a couple months ago and told you I did that simp shit. That's from me going off of the vetting process. You only supposed to smash over the first few months and that's it. And she bounced that. She was like, "Nigga, I'm not fucking with you."
Because she don't like you.
What's the simp shit? But I'm not understanding. What did you do that was simpish? Explain that.
I was trying to keep her in line. That's
How?
shit I was doing. I told you I took her out for her birthday and shit like that.
Okay, let me ask you a question. You took her out for her birthday? How long did you know her before you did this?
It was like 4 months.
And you took her out for her birthday?
Right.
What? Let me. So, she ain't your girlfriend, bro. I would never look. Let me tell y'all niggas something. Hold on. Let me listen to what I'm saying. I don't care if you're dealing with a woman for 8 months. If she is not your girlfriend, you don't celebrate Christmas with her. You don't celebrate her birthday with her. She ain't your girl.
She ain't your girl, bro.
Bro, you only do that type of shit with your girl, your woman that you are in a relationship with. But what happens is when Christmas rolls around, Valentine's Day rolls around, her birthday rolls around, y'all dealing with chicks y'all barely been dealing with, and y'all think y'all are obligated to acknowledge them days with them bitches. The fuck you're not.
I agree. I wanted to do that, obviously.
Of course you did.
But my point, nevertheless, to get back to my point.
I get your point, and I'm going to explain it to my co-host. Basically, what he's saying is he followed the rule of not taking them out, just fucking them, just having sex with them. And the one girl left, the one he liked, left. because he followed that rule.
Mm.
So he wants to go his original plan, and that is to take them out sometimes
And let it flow.
because he needs to take them out for them to stick around to go along with the program of having sex. So the girls are saying, hey, we cannot just have sex unless you take me out. And he's more than willing to do that. And to the point where he's convinced himself that he even likes to do it.
That's not what's going on.
All right, Derillas, you was trying to make a point because you was trying to support.
Then what was you saying before then, man?
Hold on. He was trying
what
to.
I'm saying.
He's trying to support D Money's
This is what I'm
arguments.
saying.
So go ahead.
Nah, Jay Roman. If I don't mind taking women out. That's part of my
Oh
game.
my
I
God.
do that shit. And
I don't
Okay.
mind.
What are you trying to say though? Let's get to what you're trying to say.
So what I'm saying is, if you like my first point was originally, you just giving a woman dick. She can love it, y'all. It could be consistent and everything. After a while, she gonna fall the fuck off if another nigga is giving her good dick too and giving her more. So what dog is saying is valid, even though y'all wasn't really trying to hear him. Like that shit is
So
real.
my question is this: if she falls off between the conversation and the D, if she falls off, is she really into him?
Not anymore. She could lose it. She could lose attraction for you.
Okay, so that means she was gonna lose it
Okay.
anyway. That means she was gonna lose it anyway, bro.
So I want to understand something real quick. And shout out to the homie Lucario because he made a valid point. So the chick that you took out for her birthday, she still left, right?
Right.
So what's your point?
My point is, see, y'all don't remember that live, obviously.
Okay, no,
That's
caller.
women that
Hold
told
on,
me, look, all you gotta do is fuck.
caller. Let's stay focused because this is what you said just now. You said if you're dealing with a chick and all you doing is giving her dick, she gonna leave because another nigga gonna come along that's willing to do more than just give her dick. What we're saying is there is a chick that you was giving dick, and when her birthday rolled around, you celebrated her birthday with her, so you took her out. You're the only nigga that was there to celebrate her birthday, right? And she still bounced. So you gave her more than dick, and she still left. So what's your point?
Yes, yeah. But the point is, I did that after she had already left. That's my point.
Whoa! Whoa! Wait! Back it up. So hold the fuck on. So she stopped fucking with you and said,
Is she your friend?
Well, hold on real quick. So she stopped fucking with you. Hold on, listen. I need you to listen to what I'm about to say because I need you to respond. So she stopped fucking with you, and at some point you said, I want her back. I'll know what I'll do to win her back. Let me take her out. So tell me, how long was the time between the time she said I'm done with you and the time you took her out for her birthday? How much time passed?
Oh, this was on a live. I'm not trying to rehash.
I remember.
No, caller. When she said I'm done fucking with you, listen, this is important. When she said I'm done fucking with you, how much time lapsed between that time and the time you took her out for her birthday?
Nah, she never said she was done. She just got distant, and I could tell.
Okay,
I remember that.
So how much time passed between when she first started getting distant and her birthday when you took her out? How much time, please?
Like a couple weeks, like maybe 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay. All right.
Two and a half weeks.
Hey, Jay, you got something for him, man? All right.
Yeah, I don't think he really understands. You're operating from a place of fear.
Yeah.
Right? Because you did it because of her reaction. And you didn't want to lose, let's say, this one. You didn't want to lose this one. And you operated out of a place of fear to try to keep her around. Right. So you went ahead and did something nice for the birthday. I'm not saying doing anything nice is wrong. But when you do it out of a place of fear just to gain her back, did it really work?
I mean, in the long term, no. Like after our birthday, we talked for about a week.
So hold on. I don't want any excuses on why it didn't work or your reasoning. I'm asking you, did it work?
No.
Okay, so the point we're making and saying is you could have figured that out a long time ago by reading the other sign. That at first, when we were connecting, we were doing something mutual. I was giving you the D, you was giving me that thing. We're having a good time. But if that's not enough for you right now, how much are you really into me? Because it's enough for you.
Yeah.
As long as she kept being consistent and coming through, you would have been cool.
Let me point out something, because inquiring minds want to know. The day you took her out for her birthday, did you smash, brother? Did you hit it?
No.
The day,
that was
no.
all gift given free.
Okay. So now not only did you take off her birthday and not smash, right? You said you guys dealt with each other for about a week after that. I'm assuming you didn't smash at all either. Don't lie, brother. Tell the truth. Shame the devil.
You're incorrect.
You're
You're
incorrect.
incorrect. See, and this is let me say this.
Okay, no, slow down before you get all emotional.
It was a question. It's a question. Just get the answer, man.
So you did smash then.
Let me make it this point. Yes, after her birthday.
And what happened?
So y'all still together?
No, she moved on. I mean, like I said, she moved on.
Bro, don't you see it has nothing to do with the bad boy membership advice? It has everything to do with the fact that she ultimately don't feel you, bro. Don't you see that?
That's not true, because
if she was willing,
was
willing to celebrate her birthday with you and fuck you again a couple of days after her birthday, and then she's still not with you, how does that work? It's because she's not feeling.
Because
ultimately, she's not for you. She doesn't like you, bro.
This is. Can I make a point?
Go ahead.
What I'm saying is this. My ultimate point is this, and it goes to the topic. I feel like the panel is so sex-eccentric and focused. That's really, I followed that advice, and that's not who I am.
No, bruh, stop. You know, you're not understanding what we try to put down. You're not really picking up what we putting down. We're letting you know that sex is intrinsic in all of the ways that you relate to a woman based on the dynamics of how you relate. Not sex as in dick and pussy, but meaning sex as in back and forth, the relation, the ups and downs, the ins and outs, and the dynamics of what it takes to relate to a woman, bro. That's what you're not getting.
But Miles, you told me on that live, you said every time you see her, you have to have sex with her. You have to have sex with her.
Yes.
And I don't have to do that personally to keep women.
Nobody's saying you gotta keep. No, that's not to keep a woman.
I would like to know what he means by keep a woman, though.
Right there,
you still didn't keep her.
That's your problem. Is you're trying to keep women in your life. And this is what you're doing. The reason why you followed that advice, because you felt like, well, what I'm doing isn't working. Let me try this. And you said that's not working. And it's not about shit working. Women are going to be a revolving door in your life. That's life.
Listen, real quick. Hold on. Y'all think we telling y'all all of this game and all of this shit for y'all to keep women? Is that what D-Money? I mean, sorry, Derillis, is that what you think we tell you this shit for?
No, I think it's just sex-based, really. Mainly, majority.
No. Please don't switch up what you just said, bro. You just said, I listened to y'all, and y'all all about sex to try to keep women. You think it's really about trying to keep a woman?
No, I don't. I think it's sex.
So why did you say that? So why did you say that? What are you really saying then, bro? What are you really saying?
What I'm saying is the advice I followed. The advice that what I was doing before the.
Okay, hold on. Why did you follow the advice? What were you trying to accomplish? Were you or were you not trying to keep the woman? What were you really trying to do?
For sure, I don't want to get with a woman and just be like, all right, bitch, leave and go play the numbers. Yeah, of course, I don't want a bitch to just leave. Yeah, for sure. I'm not worried about it, but yeah.
No, you're worried about it because you're still talking about her, bro. You're still talking about her.
Hey,
I thought
I'm gonna tell you this, man. I'm gonna tell you this.
I was making a point. Y'all
I-
brought it back up.
No. Hey, you gotta hear me, man. You gotta hear me. All right. We can't, and that's why I named my show "No Excuses." Right. We got to take accountability for our actions. You understand, and everybody that's ever listened to any of these brothers have always said it is not about the female, it's about you. Trying to set you up with an identity and a program unlike anybody else's because we're all individuals and it's your program, the way you run and do things. The one thing, if you do things at a point where you are afraid to let her go and she dictates the terms, then it is not your program anymore. Now, you could have grasped and tried to fill in the holes in your ship by different advice, but if you weren't running the whole program, then it's not going to work. There has to be depth within you to understand that there's something about you she really wasn't feeling. And it didn't matter what you did. You could have took her out for her birthday, for Christmas, for Hanukkah, for whatever thing it was not going to last.
Nigga say Hanukkah.
It was never going to last. Do you understand that? It was never going to last. And the thing is, you're trying to have this catalyst point, right? You're trying to pinpoint the moment that you feel like it went to shit, right? You're trying to pinpoint and you're trying to connect it to the advice. If it's just about sex, it's going to go to this. When the advice isn't just about sex, it's about the whole program. If you are hanging around a woman and she spends time with you as if you guys are boyfriend and girlfriend, what is she going to think?
That's your boy.
What is she going to think, my man?
I mean, she gonna think it's something more than what it is. She gonna
And
think
if you don't, and if you don't want that, then why would you spend time like that? So to make sure you don't spend time like that, and to have a genuine connection with that person, basically the connection is I'm genuinely going to show you me, right? Because if you genuinely just want to smack, and you say that, but yet you act as if you don't, then that's where the issues come in at, right?
I agree.
Okay.
Right.
So
let me go ahead, bro.
You can't blame anybody else about that though.
Right.
Let me say something.
Roman, can I say something?
Yeah,
say something. Hold on. Well, before he says something, let me say something real quick. You men can do what you want to do. There is nothing wrong with spending time with a woman where you ain't fucking. We're just asking you, what do you want? Whatever it is that you want from the interaction with that woman, your actions and what you say is that you want. All we're saying is be consistent with your actions and what you say compared to what it is you want from that interaction. Too many guys, y'all want these women to come with this girlfriend energy, but you don't want to be a boyfriend to the bitch. Okay, that's the problem. So all we're telling you is, hey, brother, you said you want this, but this thing that you're doing is what's causing the issues in your situation. That's all. Y'all got it.
All right, go, Derillas, go ahead.
J. Roman, what I'm saying is I look at the two parallels because the girl who left, she was really feeling me, and my number one right now, it was almost the exact same situation. My number one, we've been together 11 months. First month, 2 months, I'm over her house. I done cuddled, I done slept with her. She cooked for me. I done done all that. She knew I was dealing with other women. That's how I run my game. I was going out. I was doing all that. And I like, that's what I was doing. With this new chick, all I was doing was smashing her. And that's it. Nothing else. They're linking up. That's it. And shit fell off. So that advice that I took with this chick was contrary to what I usually do, and that's where things went left. That's what I'm saying.
That's your fault. Look, let me explain something to you guys. You're a grown man, brother. Let me explain something to you guys. when we give the advice that we give, now you said you took the advice from Miles and Lacaria with the bad boy joint. If you're having favorable outcomes with women, if things are going the exact way you want it, why did you change it? Look, we're not asking you to change shit that works for you. We're saying if you're having trouble with women, consider this. So if you're saying, man, I'm having a time of my life, I'm getting exactly what I want from women by doing it this way, keep doing it the way you're doing it. Obviously, you changed it because there was something you felt wasn't happening to your liking. Why did you change it?
No, I took that advice because this was a new woman that I had approached. I was on the membership. This was last year around the time. This was like August last year. I was on there. I was like, I'm going to try this out with this new chick. I just met her. Things was popping off. Everything was good.
Why would you, if it ain't broke, don't fix it? Why would you switch up if cuddling with bitches and spending the night and taking showers with them? If that's why not do it with this new chick too?
I mean, looking back, I should have. Looking back,
why didn't you?
I'm gonna ask you something, man. How old are you, bro?
He really like it. He 24.
Wrong advice. I took wrong advice.
24. So I'm gonna just let you know. At 24, I was making those same mistakes, man. And my car got keyed. Written some things. They did a little swirly on it, and all sorts of stuff. And the problem was I didn't know which one did it. And the thing is, it's all about the actions. Like you say, your number one is cool with it. And hey, that's cool. But if you believe every other female you run into is going to be cool with the same program you're running, after a while, because they're going to want more because you're giving them the energy as if you're their boyfriend. So, and I understand you don't see it right now, but the older us understands that. And so it's called advice. You can take advice, you can apply it, or you can not apply it. You can say, hey, I'm getting results the way I'm getting it. That's cool. But I will tell you, just like I would tell my son, that, hey, nah, you don't do this because it's going to hit the fan. That's just how it's going to be. It's going to hit the fan. So I'm gonna keep it a buck with you on this. The way it seems to me is you are still letting them dictate your movement, though.
Facts.
Because it's almost not even about if you were fucking them or not and all this other stuff. It's the fact that how you feel about her leaving. Oh, I lost that one, so I better do something to get her back. Oh, I did something and it still didn't work. And that's the thing that if you have a certain program, you're not even going to feel that because either she fits or doesn't fit.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And shout out to Lucario because he said you put that girl on a pedestal. Yo, Derillis, did you or did you not put that girl on a pedestal?
Yeah, for sure I did. My thing is this: if I would have followed my own program and she left, I'd have been fine with that. But I took advice from somebody else that wasn't me, and if she left, so that's my thing. Right. That's what I'm saying.
But that's your fault, though.
And that's why I said, like last week, I gotta. My bad, Zach. Go ahead.
No,
go ahead, brother.
Real quick. I just want to say this: there is no one size fits all. So this is what I mean by that. If I let every chick know out the gate, I'm just trying to fuck. There are going to be some chicks that's cool with it and chicks that's not. The ones that's not, they can go. What you're doing, wanting to cuddle with chicks and take them out, there will be some women that you run into, they're not going to want to do all of that, right? Because these chicks may have literally had just gotten over a relationship or gotten out of a relationship and they just want some dick. They don't want a clingy nigga to cuddle with them and take showers with them. They just want some dick. So you're going to run into women that aren't going to be feeling what you're doing, because they don't want all that from you and they don't look at you that way. So it don't matter. There is no one size fits all, brother.
Right. Real quick, who was hotter, your main chick or that chick that left for her birthday? The realist. Yo, the realist. You gone?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, 347.
Yeah.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Hold on. Yo, what's going on with all this noise all of a sudden?
Hello?
Yeah, we got the realest and D Money on here, right?
Yeah.
All right. The realest, real quick. Who was hotter? Your main chick or the chick that left for her birthday? The one you took her to her birthday?
I said they're about the same.
They about the same. So you wanted to you thought she was cute? You wanted to add her to the team, right?
Yeah.
And you wanted to make sure that she stayed. So you was like, you know what? I'm gonna follow the advice on the Bad Boy membership. I'm gonna do that shit because I really like this girl. I want to make her stay, right?
Well, that's not the reason, but I took the advice.
Well, so what was the reason you took the advice then, homie?
Like I said, I was on it at the time. I mean, I'm not on it now, but at the time I was on it, and it just
lying, bro.
I was trying to apply it.
You was trying to apply it, but why? Why? What was the reason? What was so different about this girl that you had to switch up?
Like I said, look, I'm not perfect. I'm still trying to figure things out.
Caller, answer the question.
Yo,
why did you switch up?
Ain't none of us perfect. Just answer the question, bro.
Honestly, I can't tell you why. I just took the advice for her. I can't honestly tell you why.
Yeah, you pedestalized this bitch, and you was trying to look for a surefire way to keep her. And your disingenuous, just like what Jay Roman just said. You're letting the females dictate your movements. So you met this girl, you saw this girl, you was feeling her to a certain extent, and you switched up your shit. You understand what I'm saying? You switched up. See, the thing is, if things is working for y'all niggas, then why y'all call us? Why y'all try to talk to us then? Because y'all young niggas, this is what all of y'all do. Oh, I ain't got no problems with girls, but you call our show asking us questions though. Why? If y'all young niggas got it like that, why do y'all look at our shit? Hello?
Wow, I appreciate the panel. Y'all giving me a lot of game. I don't necessarily have.
Nah, fuck all that. Fuck all that. No, fuck all that. You don't appreciate nothing because the Bad Boy membership is the reason why you lost your girl the other day, right?
Well, that's true. That advice specifically.
Exactly. Why are we on the phone now? What the fuck is what do you appreciate when we ain't got our game don't work, right? So what do you appreciate about it then, my nigga?
No, you talk about consistency. You talk about consistency. You talking about identity. Those are things that I needed to hear. Not necessarily about sex and all of that. Like I was fine on all that.
First of all,
hold on.
One thing I know about y'all young niggas too is that y'all pedestalize sex, and that's a whole nother conversation that needs to get rectified. But listen, D Money and the realist is on the line together. What do y'all need to say to each other? What do y'all need to say?
Mom, you say the girl not supposed to stay. I didn't know that.
No. I didn't say. You see what I'm saying? Listen, I said that the advice is not to make a girl stay. The advice is for you to get your game tight, to run your program how you supposed to run your program. If she stays, then okay. If she leaves, then okay. Y'all niggas letting the actions of females dictate your whole fucking life and the way you feel about yourselves. That's the problem.
Well, I don't got like man around me to teach me this shit. So I don't know.
Yeah, but I can see that. Y'all good.
I don't know.
I can see that because y'all good, man. Because I'm gonna tell you this.
What I know.
At least y'all understand what you need and you tune in to get it. Your application and how you apply it is where you're having issues at because you're not hearing the whole thing.
Exactly.
And I can understand you guys are young and you feel like you got a certain amount of game because it's a little simpler when you're younger, when you're smacking them down. Understand that. Because you're dealing with some ladies that truthfully don't even know themselves fully. They don't even have a program for themselves. So sometimes they'll deal with stuff that they know later on they're not going to deal with. I understand that you see some older cats and you realize the game. I understand that. But you gotta apply all of it for it to really work.
Right.
And that's the thing. And then you have to have the aptitude to apply it to only you on the areas you need it to make your identity be unique and work for you.
Hold on, guys. Hold
Jay
on, guys.
Roman, that's my problem.
No,
That's
hold
my
on,
problem.
guys. Everybody, yo. Hold on. We got Lucario on the line. We got the creator of the Bad Boy membership. So let me let the big homie speak on the situation real quick. Since the Bad Boy membership is the reason why you lost your bitch. Go ahead, Lucario.
Right. No. Shout out to all y'all, but I just want to say this. See, the issue is, and this is what y'all was saying earlier, and this is what people get confused, right? If you're making the game, and I'm going to do a show on this later, if you're making the game about the women, that's when you're going to fuck up, because this is what the realist did. He got scared because he didn't see the girl for 2 weeks. You understand what I'm saying? For 2 weeks. So then that made him want to take her out on the birthday because he felt like he had to overextend himself because he thought he was losing her. The fact that you think you're losing her, she can tell that, which is what makes her less attracted to you. You understand? The reason why we tell you guys, the reason why the vetting process is the way it is, and we tell you guys this, is if we tell you guys to smash a chick and that's it, and she still wants to fuck with you, what that essentially means is that she's interested in you by getting the least amount of attention and the least amount of effort, right? So now, if she's interested in you by getting the least amount of attention and the least amount of effort, that means she's going to be more appreciative as time goes on when you put in more investment in her, because she's putting more investment in you. So even though you might be going out there and dating these girls and taking them out, there's nothing necessarily wrong with that, but understand you're always going to get a relationship where the woman doesn't fully invest in you because you've never given her the opportunity to. So you can still, because this is the guy that
Lucario, that's not true. That's not true in my situation.
That's absolutely true.
Oh shit!
That's not true.
Hold on. There, you did not have enough time to even digest what he said.
Let me respond to that.
Hold on, my guys. Hold on, man. I'm all for it because, I'm not one that's going to sit here and say I was risen with game. I had to knock my head a lot. Okay, so I understand the steps it takes. But I can tell right now, you did not take enough time to digest what he fully said.
Facts.
I got enough game about myself that I had to even sit back to think about what he fully said. So I don't know if you guys really understood the point. How can you, if you don't test anybody and give them time to react to the test, how can they prove to you that they're even worthy of anything?
Nah, let him go. Let him. He said it's not true. Let him go.
So I want Mario to say it again, and I really want y'all to think about it before you disagree. And I can understand you can disagree, but actually think about it though.
No, right. This is what I'm saying. And the realist, I want you to respond real quick. So I'm gonna just say this real quick. What you guys have to understand about dealing with women is this, right? Is that when you are first dealing with a woman, right? You have to, and this is the reason I'm saying have to is because of the type of relationships I know most of y'all want. See,
somebody got to mute their stuff though.
Hold on. Which one of y'all playing the show in the background? Y'all need to put your shit on mute. Stop playing the show in the background. Y'all on the phone with us. If y'all need to watch your show, if y'all need to watch your show, watch it later, man. Y'all on the show with us, man. Come on.
It's not me. It's not me.
All right.
Right. This
all right. Go ahead, Lucario.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Let's say you got two guys, guy A and guy B, right? They both got women, but guy A, he writes her up quickly, and guy B took his time to vet her. Now they both have women, but what's going to happen is if you watch both of their relationships, what you're going to notice is that guy A is going to usually have more problems in his relationship than guy B. And the reason why is because of the investment the woman put in order to receive what she's getting. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all think that it's always going to be equal. So what I'm trying to tell the realist is, yes, you can absolutely get a girl that's going to be with you. You can wife her up on a second date if you want to. It doesn't matter. What I'm trying to tell you is that the response you're going to get over a period of time is never going to be the type of cooperation that you would get if you actually vetted the woman. That's the point of the vetting process, is for you to understand what you want to relay that to the woman so that she can become that type of woman for you, versus just dealing with the woman based off of how she is and being however she wants to be for you. That's the difference. But go ahead, the realist.
The realist, go ahead.
No, well, what you just said, I agree with. I agree with that vetting process. But what you said before, talking about, I when you're talking about the investment, well, my number one right now, we've been together 11 months. The first month, 2 months, I was over her crib. We was cuddling. We was doing all that other shit. She still knew I was dealing with other women. And right now, I have no issue with her. She can send me.
So is that your girlfriend? Is that your girlfriend?
My number. Yeah. That's my number one.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is with the chick that I love that just left, I wasn't doing that. I switched my shit up off of some other advice that wasn't conducive to me. See, my game is different. But I took that advice.
Right, this is the issue. The issue is the reason why you switched up, right? Is because that's a belief you don't have in yourself.
Oh shit.
That's why you switched up. You understand what I'm saying? It's not the advice, because like K-Zag was saying, if what was working for you, because you just said your main chick, everything is good, everything is on point, she did all this stuff, right? So wouldn't it be like, oh, common sense means that I should do the same thing I did with my main chick? So why would you do something different with the new chick you're trying to fuck with, unless you don't really believe in what you're doing with your main chick? Because if it was ironclad and it was on point, you would just do the same shit.
No, that's not true. What part of the reason what it was, at that time I was listening to all y'all lives, and I agree with some of what y'all say, but some things I don't. And I was listening to it, and it was clouding I was moving off of what y'all would do and off y'all's principles and ideals, and not my own. And that's
why I'm putting it together. That's why I'm putting it together. How to take advice. I think I mentioned it last week or a couple weeks. I'm putting together a program, how to take advice. But the thing is,
well, this is what I don't like. I don't like that he's blaming the advice. It's not the advice. It's your inconsistencies in your own identity. It's you. Because my thing is, I got mad respect for Lucario, Miles, J. Roman, Steve, all of them. But my shit works for me. It's me. It's unique to me. I'm not gonna switch up because they said some fly shit. Oh, that shit was fly. Like Miles will say to women, "Is there anyone that would have a problem with you going out with me for a drink?" I'm never gonna say that. That's his shit. I'm not gonna. As fly as I think it is that he says that shit, it's some fly shit to say. I'm not gonna implement that in my shit because my shit is golden. The only niggas that would implement it. Hold on, listen to me. Stop talking, niggas. Stop talking. Stop being defensive. Listen. The only niggas that will implement it are niggas where they're not having the success they want. So they might say, you know what? That sounds kind of fly. Let me try that. That might work. So when you took the advice you took, there was something about it you thought it would work for you. You're not being honest.
Right. I thought it would work, but it didn't.
But then that's what I'm saying.
You took her, so you switched back to yourself, and you took her out for the birthday. 2 days later, she lets you smack. You now are reset. So then, how did you lose her again?
She got distant.
She got distant again.
Yeah.
Let L finish his point.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Can I say something?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. The real is when you take advice from somebody, you gotta put it in your way instead of trying to do it their way. It's not gonna work for you. That's why you
exactly, bro. And that's what I wasn't doing. I was listening too much and letting like what they were saying move me, and that I was just listening to it too much.
Oh, now I understand, bro. I do. This is J. Roman. I understand, and I'm gonna tell you something too, though. You know what will stop that? If you had your own identity.
Oh shit!
Exactly. And that's the problem. That's exactly the problem right there. Because what happens is when we tell you to do shit, right? We're telling you to do shit because that shit works for us and the clients that we coach one-on-one. That's why we tell you to do shit, because we're talking about best practices. Because you're talking about a girl you've been with for 11 months. I'm talking about a woman I've been with for 15 years. I'm talking about a woman I've been with for 4 years. You see what I'm saying? So you're talking about a woman you've been with for less than a year. You see what I'm saying? So now come back to us in 5 years, then I'll be like, okay, I get it, bro. But you've only been with her less than a year. Does that make sense? So you still haven't even passed a year yet. You see
But
what
I
I'm
understand him. I understand him. He tried it. It didn't work. So he's blaming the advice instead of the
Well,
implication of it.
let me add this. Let me add this. Because you said you was fucking her, she became distant. Okay, now I need you to understand what I'm saying, the realist. You was fucking her, she became distant. The reason why she became distant wasn't because you wasn't taking her out, it's because she met somebody else she was more into. Because peep what happened. Then you took her out on a date. You took her out on a date. Hold on. You took her out on a date for her birthday. Now there's a good chance that the other guy she was more into didn't take her out. So of course, since you're offering, she's gonna accept. So then what probably happened was she gave you some pity pussy. Oh, look at him come crawling back to me. I'll fuck him one more time for the road.
Right.
And then she went back to that nigga she more into.
Because the nigga she more into knows not to celebrate her fucking birthday within the first couple fucking months. Fuck out of here.
All right.
Y'all little niggas ain't got nothing. Y'all little niggas can stay in your feelings and try to blame me if you want.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question real quick. Realist. Let me ask you a question. Do you realize that what you did actually did work? Because all you did was find out this chick wasn't fucking with you. That means it worked.
No, he feels like she.
But she wasn't fucking with me based off y'all advice, not mine. She wasn't fucking with me.
Okay, the realist. I'm gonna tell you like this.
Wasn't dealing with you, period, bro.
When you graduate, you will realize that you didn't lose her; she lost you.
Facts.
Thank you.
Exactly.
I get that.
And the thing is, I feel you though. I feel you because we had a lot of. We grew up in an era. And I'm gonna just be real. We grew up in an era that didn't have the same technology. It didn't have the same ease to communicate. We had to go and get. And then on top of that, I grew up around wolves. Like if you look at a girl's direction and was like, ooh, somebody in my pack was already talking to her. You know what I'm saying? So you had to go approach and say what's up and talk to and then go from there. And so I learned game a lot different. I knocked my head a lot. So I understand the technology and the access you have is different. But the principles are still the same. And that's the whole base. They can give you real life examples for the principle. If you look at the example and try to apply the example, you just miss the principle. And I could tell that's an issue because when Lucario was speaking, you was missing the principle behind the examples that was given.
Thanks.
And that's what you got to really look at to understand the game. My definition of game is the language and the communication of manhood.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to establish your manhood to even communicate that.
All right,
because that's what they're attracted to the most.
Real quick, we got Sir Scrooge with the $9.99 super chat. He said, "Bro, please don't call in tomorrow." And we got Lord Jefferson with the $2.79 super chat. He says, "How much advice worked for you in the past, though, caller?" So did any advice work for you in the past, or any advice work for you other than this chick who you celebrated her birthday?
I said it when you talk about consistency and identity. It's like that. Like those are the things I needed.
Right.
But
okay.
The overly sexual advice that I was taking and following, that is what negatively affected my game.
Okay, let me ask him a question. So outside of this one girl, this one chick, where you listen to the Bad Boy membership advice, outside of this, have you ever done that and something similar happened?
Can you say that again? You went in and out.
Outside of this one chick, because you gave us an example of one woman where you were basically saying we just fucking. Outside of that, have you implemented that with any other women you've been dealing with since you've been listening to their advice?
Where I'm only fucking? No.
Now this is the problem that I have with you. Because you dealt with one chick because you did this one thing. Now you're saying they gave me horrible advice. That's why she's not returning my calls. I really miss her.
My nigga, bottom line is he really, really liked this girl, bro. Y'all don't really see it. The realest one, he fell in love.
No, this is my thing. because I've lost women before. If I'd have lost her being me, that's part of the game. But I lost her being somebody that wasn't me.
No,
Bro. I
you're
hear you.
assuming. Caller, hold
I
on.
hear
Let
you.
me talk to him. Let me talk
I
to
hear
him. Caller, you are assuming that she bound. See, and this is what happens when you have the mindset of trying to keep women.
Mhm.
When you can't keep them and they slip out of your hands, you look back at, damn, if I would have did this differently, if I would have said this, she'll still be here. That's what you're doing. She was supposed to go.
I think Lucario made the best point though. When the fact of the matter is,
Cause
you know it. Hold on a second. You didn't even give it time enough to see if it even worked though, because you folded.
Right.
You folded before it. You folded.
He folded in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks. So you know now after you took her out, boom, she gave you a little bit, and you're like, oh, okay, I did the right thing by taking her out. Now you got to take her out to get her attention. She has established that with you, and her program that she ran worked on you.
Oh shit!
Exactly. That's exactly what. Thank you. Exactly. Because the whole time, the realist is making it about the chick. No. The whole time he's making it about the woman. Hold on, real quick. I gotta tell you this. Because hold on. No. This is what it is. Because Kate Jackson asked you, did you do this on any other chick? Hold on.
Yo, wait. Hold up. D Money and the realest, put your shit on mute, bro, because there's too much going on in your backgrounds. Please, just put your shit on mute. Everybody on mute except for Lucario. All right, Lucario, go ahead.
See, what happened is he tried something new, which was what we were teaching on this other woman, right? He made it about her. So he specifically did that for her, meaning that he's doing it for the woman, right? And so and this is why he switched up, because he was like, oh, well, Miles and Lucario, the experts. So let me try this expert shit, because I want to guarantee that I might most likely get this woman to stay. But the reason why he wants that guarantee is because he's putting that woman on a pedestal. Because he's putting that woman on a pedestal, he's coming at her a different way, which makes her see him less attractive. And because she didn't hit him up for 2 weeks, he basically reinforced her perception of him as being that type of guy. That's why she not fucking with you, bro, because you didn't stand firm on what you was doing, because it ain't nowhere in the fucking vetting process that I say, hey, if a chick don't call you in 2 weeks, make sure you take her out so that you can get her back. We don't say that shit. So you're not
right.
actually doing what we're saying.
No,
that's what I'm saying. Okay, so if you wanted to do that, you can't say, well, the advice didn't work, because that's not the advice we give.
Right.
No, the advice I took prior to that is what I used, and that's when shit went left. Lucario.
I don't think. Hey, I'm gonna say this one time, and then I want you guys to get your last words in, because we're gonna move on to more sanity, because we're going in circles, right?
It was 2 weeks to her birthday. That was what Chase Agnew said. It was 2 weeks from the last.
No. You said it was 2 weeks.
You said it was 2 weeks when she started getting distant, bro.
From the last time we talked, and I took her out. But she had been getting distant for like a month, and I knew that she was moving on.
So then why didn't you let her move on?
So why you just let her go?
Again, if I would have been me and she did that, fine. But I was listening to y'all advice.
Nah, bro, nigga.
No,
It's not about the advice.
I'm not gonna have him sit here and try to act like, oh, it's y'all advice as to why this happened. No. You don't understand what the advice is about. No, this is what you're not understanding. The point of the vetting process is to see whether or not this woman is going to be the type of woman for you or not. This woman was not the woman for you. So that was the point. That's like saying, well, Lucario Miles, y'all talking about be direct. So if I tell a chick I want to fuck and she don't want to fuck me, that means it didn't work. No, it means it worked because she's telling you she don't want to fuck you. It's the same concept.
That's what
you think work.
That's what I'm saying.
No, but
I understand. Your game was acting like a boyfriend.
He thinks working means getting the girl. That's what he thinks it is. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's what
you're saying. No, that's what you're saying.
All right. No. Listen. Hold it.
That's what you're saying, dog.
Hold it.
Because you kept on talking for now the past 35 minutes about a woman leaving. The game, like Lucario said, is not about the girl. It's about you. If your process was working, why the fuck did you switch it up?
Right.
I shouldn't. I know that was on me. I shouldn't have.
All right, hold on, guys.
Correct.
Hold on, everybody. Hold on, everybody. Everybody, hold on. Everybody needs to hold on right now. Okay, so shout out to William Keem with the $10 super chat. He says, learning game from you guys is great, but unless you can go out and implement the game, it's pointless. Salute to the panel. Now, listen, I'm not about to let this conversation just go on and around and around and around. And Lord Jefferson also said with the 279, he said the tricking is inside you, caller. But listen, yo, Lucario, you about to get on the live in a minute, right?
Right, I'm gonna get on at 4:30. So I can come on it because I'm gonna be talking about how learning game is not about keeping women. So we gonna continue the conversation.
Okay, so the realist and D Money, if y'all want to call in around 4:30 for Lucario show, please do that because we already on OT and I'm not about to let this shit go crazy like this. All right.
Before you leave.
Yeah. Who this? Before you leave. Yeah, go ahead.
D Money, before you leave. Bro, why do females run away when you said structure? Because just like the realist say, you lose a girl when you just fucking her only. That's it. Like, it's crazy.
Right. Well, y'all niggas need to learn to fuck too, but that's another conversation as well. But guys, 469, appreciate the call. 248, that's the realest. Appreciate you, brother. You already know what it is. 347 D Money, we appreciate you. You already know what it is. And Lucario, we appreciate you. I'm about to cut the lines right about now. And thank you guys for calling in. And like I said, go to Lucario show 4:30. Y'all could go over there and then continue the conversation, man. We appreciate y'all. All right, so that's that.
Damn, that shit. Look,
hey, Jay Roman has some really good points, man. Appreciate you, man. K Zag and you too, man.
Yeah, real quick. I don't. For those of you who ask questions, we might not get to them. That whole exercise with the young brother took up a lot of time, man.
I think we could do. Y'all want to look if
that's because we've been missing on the questions the last couple of weeks.
But if y'all could please.
Let's blow through them real quick. Pause.
Please go through them. Let's just.
All right. Here we go. Here we go. All right. So BP says, if a female just told me, "Don't change how you talk to me," is it a good sign, or am I doing too much to her? I'm gonna answer the question like this. There was a woman that I was dealing with. This was years ago. She told me, "I don't know if you run in game, but I like it. Don't stop." So what she was saying is, I like the way you're making me feel by the shit that you're talking.
Thanks.
I say keep it up.
Yeah, that's cool. Next, let's go next.
Good sign.
Wait, I think there was another one from Paul.
I missed that one.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
All right, so he says one of my buddies mentioned that partners is a feminist narrative doctrine. We have to be careful of that. What do you think? See, I'm just gonna say it like this: your friend, he's a weak motherfucker. Right? Women having sex is not about a feminist narrative. Women are having sex because they enjoy dick. It's that simple.
Right. So Nelson Bauer, I guess.
I don't.
All right, so he says, I've been with a woman for 2 weeks and she wanted to get in there raw because she's allergic to condom. Should I do it? Thought she is on birth control already. No, don't do it. She's allergic to latex. She's not allergic to condoms. She's allergic to latex.
Right.
There are condoms that are not latex. Get one.
And don't nut inside the condom inside of her neither. Pull out and nut in the condom. Wear the condom and pull out.
Okay, you
and if she running that game, she done run it on everybody else. So you might want to require that test.
Yeah.
Because a woman who cared about her sexual health, she would know I'm allergic to latex, and the doctor would have told her there are non-latex condoms. Try one. She just like raw dick, fam. Don't believe her.
Exactly. And also the reason why I say to pull out as well as still use a condom is because some of those condoms are less effective than latex. That's why.
And they're thin as fuck.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So King Solar Power says, I'm going to the play as a French teacher to one of my partners. If she plays wait a minute, hold on. I'm going to play as a French teacher to one of my partners as she plays a student. Bro, y'all know what this nigga saying?
He's about to role play. He's gonna be a French teacher, and she's gonna be the student.
Oh,
okay. He's asking for any ideas, but I don't like to play grown people and kids roles. So, I ain't got no comment for that one.
You
I
know,
don't either.
use your yardstick and,
we're in college now. Okay, let's bump it up to college or something.
yeah, use your take your yardstick and give her a spanking. Do that.
There you go. There you go. There you go. So Zay says, if all I want is sex, can you tell her that's what you want without small talk? Yes. I'm gonna say this.
Yeah, you can say that to any girl.
You can say it to any girl. Yeah. See, y'all are too worried about the outcome of shit instead of just being a man and saying what you want.
Facts.
And also, you shouldn't want sex with just any person, just anybody. Like it's almost like they only believe the vetting comes to when you want a relationship. The vetting comes at any point in process.
Right.
Sex is a very beautiful act, but that act can change your whole life in a second.
If
There's a lot of things that can happen when you become vulnerable with each other like that. So my thing is, just to answer the question, just answer. But you shouldn't want to have sex with everybody just because you can.
All right, so let's get this one. I'm in a relationship with a girl after 11 months of dating, and now I'm working for 4 months in another country, so we cannot see each other. Is it okay to end the situation? I would.
Yep.
Okay, I would. I would definitely not be in a long distance monogamy oriented relationship. That ain't happening.
All right.
Yeah, 4 months. I'm sure she's sampling balls. I'm sure she is. I'm saying end it. And I would end it. Okay.
Or at the very least, just be like, hey, if I'll keep your number, and if I'm back around, or if my job put me back over here, I'll hit you up, see what you're doing, if you could, carry on. But other than that, I mean, you don't have to end nothing, but just be like, hey, it's time to chill because I'm out here doing this. If I swing back around, then I'll holler at you.
My thing is the relationship part. If you're in a relationship with her for 11 months, that's almost a year. You're about to be gone somewhere for 4 months. Talk it over with her. See what's up. But understand anything could happen. If you guys come up with a way, to make it happen, cool. But understand that might be quite a long time. If y'all got plans to, if she got plans to come and visit and, put forth the effort to extend that relationship, it has to be on her too, not just you. But
I would say
understand in the background though, like, that's tough. Anything could happen. So, be prepared mentally.
I would open it up. I would have an open relationship at the bare minimum. I would not do a committed sexually exclusive relationship. No. Hell no. I personally wouldn't. Let's move on.
All
right. How can a guy who was non-selected before now is selected? You're talking about that Ron Will shit.
Yeah.
And anger and hatred that he has about women. Okay, this question is too in depth. I would say this because you sound like a red pill dude. Okay, I would say this, that you're projecting your own inadequacies and your own insecurities towards women. It's not women's fault because they don't like you. That's what it sounds like.
First of all, a man don't have resentment and anger and hatred towards women.
Yeah.
I don't know what the non-selected and selected mean.
So Ron Wills has a thing where he talks about like there are guys who, because of just nature and certain other things about maybe their height or their physique or maybe their just the way that their natural charisma, they'll have more sexual attraction than other fellas just through probability of just being in that, like if you were born in a rich family, then chances are you're gonna live a soft life. So it is. So, but he says so. It's between select and non-select, and that's a Ron Wills philosophy. But and I don't really see necessarily anything wrong with that. But what I'm saying is because look, the reality of life is that there are going to be people who are going to have to work harder than others to get to the same place.
That's a fact.
That's all it really is to me. But when you start to talk about resentment, anger, and hatred towards women, that means you got some shit you need to work on, brother. You understand? Because if you a man, no matter how many times you get rejected, no matter how many times a woman has quote unquote done you wrong and all that other shit, you need to realize where your responsibility lies and all of that. So you don't have the time to give no woman the resentment, blame, fault, or hatred or power. You can't give that power to a woman, and that's your mistake.
Yeah,
I know a guy that looked like the Predator that ain't got no shame in his game and enjoys his life just as fully as a selected guy, I guess. But I just think that this is life, man. Everybody ain't born in the same way. Like when did we all We got too
All right,
many
Jay, let me
names
get
for
along with it,
stuff.
man. We try to get to these questions, my nigga.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you, man. Go on, man.
Hold on real quick. All right. How do I communicate with myself to find out who I am at my core? MasculineIdentity.com, nigga.
Join the
Yeah, yeah.
masculinitymembership.com. Masculineidentitymembership.com.
What they
That's it
said.
on that one.
And then
All right. So he says, True Color says, if you have a baby mama, how do you charge her to the game, even though you want to have your kid in your life as well?
I need
What's
more
wrong with
info on
y'all?
that.
Are y'all acting like you can't, bro? She's
can't
always gonna be a. She ain't going nowhere. That's a relationship you got to figure out.
you can't charge your baby moms. What it sounds like you need to do is go to the court and petition for more time and with your kid, or maybe try to get custody, or maybe split custody or whatever the fuck it is. But that sounds like a court problem. That's not a game problem, nigga. You need to you put yourself in a situation. You got the wrong woman pregnant. Now you need to deal with the proper channels of how to be in your kid's life.
And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say it quickly. Whatever you was gonna do for your child, you would have to do that if she was there or not.
Facts.
So don't hold any resentment to her. You have a child now. Take care of your child.
That's it.
Simple as that. All right, man. We
All
good
right.
to go.
Good job, fellas. We got through it. We got through it fairly quickly.
We got through it. All right. On that note, for those of you who had questions we didn't get to, Mr. Lucario's doing a live joint. Hop on there with your questions, and I can't promise you they're gonna get into that either, but at least go over there with that.
And then and could you put the link to the soap in the chat one more time, please?
Yeah, I got you, brother. I got you. Let me see. Where's it at? Shit, I'm bugging.
I got bars. All right.
Oh shit, I'm bugging. Hold on. Oh shit, I'm tripping like a motherfucker. Hold on, real quick. I mean, I'm bugging like a motherfucker. Hold on, real quick. Let me throw it up in there. Actually, open the link and went into it and shit. Okay.
Oh shit. All right, there you go. Yeah, that's a link for the soap, guys. If y'all want to order your soap, like I said, it's made with all natural material, all natural ingredients. Is very moisturizing. The lather is super luxurious. The smell, the scent is very masculine. Make sure y'all get up on this, man. Again, and for a lot of you guys who instead of sending a super chat or a cash app, buy a soap, because at least if you send bread, you get something back. You know what I'm saying? So look at it that way. If and then you get a bar of soap. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Other than that, make sure y'all go to masculineidentitymembership.com and go to badboymembership.com. And I appreciate you, Zag. I appreciate you, Jay Roman. Shout out to the chat and all the callers, man. It's been a very interesting show.
Real quick, Miles, are you selling those glasses? The ones that were left over from the joint? Are you selling those as well or no?
I'm not sure. I was thinking of like doing like a giveaway or something.
Oh, okay.
Maybe for people who subscribe to the Bad Boy membership or something like that. But I still have, I don't know. And the thing with this is that these glasses say NYC.
Okay.
So and the new glasses is gonna stay Vegas, and we have about a good 12 left of the NYC glasses. So we'll figure something out, and we'll get like a giveaway pop into the people. Right. But I appreciate you. Yeah. Man.
On that note, y'all go over to Lucario's joint. He's about to hop on, I think in 30 minutes or some shit like that. Yeah, 25, 30 minutes, whatever it is. So go over there and fuck with the homie. On that note, we out. Peace.